That's BabeYaa. Welcome to another live stream of Phasmophobia. I welcome you to the spiritual van in the sky again. That's where all my viewers, followers, chatters, and subscribers stay while I play, helping to manifest our success as we switch gears to enjoy some more Phasmophobia. A little bit of Alan Wake to collab event time, or just generally, it's time for us to redeem ourselves from yesterday's slaughterhouse. We had the ghosties get us, okay? We got the ghost right, though, more times than we died, so I mean... 6, 7. I don't know why that came into my head. Anyways, welcome in everybody to Phasmophobia time. I will be your host at the Not Dyings. I feel like this is the mistakes are already going to happen. I feel like last time we did all the event maps one time with 0 sanity, 0 evidence. I think we died twice, but I think we also got the ghost correct 3 times. Maybe we only got it wrong once. I don't know. Let's see. What's the worst that could happen if we do that again? And then we can go back to not playing on those maps. We can treat ourselves to as much Tanglewood as we want to. You know what I mean? Because why not? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. As far as I know, we're going to be soloed for what we're doing today. Let me switch you over to this screen. We're just getting set up on the actual thing here. I'll make a room just in case that plans change, because it's going to be easier if it's ready. But otherwise, what we'd be doing solo. Gonna go see you next time. Jay, thank you for hopping by and thank you for the follow. I hope to see you next week for more Minecraft when we accomplish a lot more than build a garbage can. I say that, but in my heart I know that's what I deliver, is about a garbage can's worth, so. But I appreciate you, it was nice to meet you. Alright, let's enjoy some time on Oh Dear Diner. While we eat a little bit of food. Sorry, we gotta be rude. I need to eat a little bit more. The potato came out so good. We have our setup from last time. It is 10.62 times. It is really tough to do 0 sanity, 0 evidence on these maps. Not only are some of the ghosts kind of broken right now, the maps are loud. You got all the people in there making noises. In fact, doing it like just 0 evidence with no like 0 sanity would be a breeze. If we did full sanity, it's still 9.37. We could go in and break all of the ghost guys, all the shadow ghosts that are everywhere that are so loud. We could do some of our 0 evidence testing, like Shade and Onryo, safely. Should we do that? That's not my 10.62. I think I wrote 10.62. Didn't I? No, I just said 0 evidence. I don't know, let's try it. What does it hurt? 9.37? 9.37. I don't think we've ever tried it exactly like this, but it would be great to be able to pop all the shadow ghosts. I'd really like to be able to do that. That would be nice. Yesterday we unlocked almost everything we need to be tier 2 level ready. Okay, we're so close. It hurts. What hurts? The deaths? Or the unpacking life. Everything. That's so close to my 9.17, really. What do you do for what's your 9.17? The 10.62 is pretty good for 0 sanity, 0 evidence, ghosties, and life. Yes, it does. It does hurt, doesn't it? Also, that's a raid we actually might be able to defeat. The Rat Pack? Maybe. Maybe. I get all the, like, this is pretty beneficial. The rest of it's kind of nasty. Oh, technically it doesn't have to be fog, right? Because all these maps are going to be rainy. We could do... Sure. 9.4. All hiding. Oh, and you have hiding spots on. 2-second grace period? Power on. I have power and sprinting on. Okay. Yeah, 2-second grace period I do not have. And that is usually what kills me. But that will take me down to 8.45, which is not great. Do you do fast ghost speeds? Comfy 0-0 run. Yeah, the no sanity then. Yeah, can't do 0 because I turned into a magnet. No, the deaths are pretty well guaranteed. But now that we have tier 2 crucifixes, we're fine, right? We're fine. We're fine. No sanity meds. I don't need that. I think my loadout is actually still fine for this. Let's just try. Maybe this will be redemption. Maybe this will be the true redemption we hoped and dreamed it would be. You know what I mean? And excuse me while I eat some more. I really gotta eat some more. We are here. I feel like this is going to be a breeze. Ooh. We probably should have had a cursed object on, though, because it's not a great way to tank our sanity. You know what I mean? We'll see if it just happens fast enough naturally. I would kind of hope so, because I'd hate to... Because you actually get a lot of rewards for turning it on. That was almost fork on the floor. Yeah, and 1 second grace period's too small. Like you... Oh, plate is hot. 1 second grace period, you might as well have none. Because there's not enough time to react. 2 is comfortable. 2 is the right amount of grace period. If you gotta have any. But if you ever play like 4 or 5 seconds, you can completely run away from the ghost. And like, it'll never get you. Who needs hiding spots then? Found a red cedar tree in the yard too. Guess what's gonna be hanging from my shower head? A pine cone. Is that a thing? Does a red cedar tree give you a pine cone? What else would you hang in your shower head? Why would you hang that in your shower head? Tell me. Teach me. What? That sounds... I'm curious. Oh. A cedar sprig. Okay. To make it smell probably delicious. We have tons of pine cones, but that's not for showers. Well... We just don't know what to use it for in a shower yet. I have tons of pine cones on my properties. We have properties on my property. I only have 1 property. And I was trying to think, I'm like, is there some... I'm like, I don't know, pine cones are cool. But a cedar sprig, making it smell like cedar, would be delightful. I mean, you get used to 1 second. I play Insanity so much, kind of happens. Yeah, I think I need to force myself to play Insanity more, though, Shiny, because, like, well, I shouldn't say that. The last time I tried it, it went great. It went really well. But I've historically avoided it. I've historically avoided getting the 1 evidence, and, yeah, the 1 second grace period. Every time I've tried to set it up for it, I'm like, I might as well just do 0 at that point, because I die just about as often. So, but maybe I would get used to it if I forced myself to do it more. And I'm not opposed to doing that. I have forced myself into playing situations on the game many a times to get used to something or like it more, and it works most of the time. Yeah, the steam helps release the oils. I'm going to cut some... is that camellia? Camellia? Blooms for the kitchen table, too. It's fantastic. You got to get yourself, like, a fabulous herb garden going. I can see that. Your balcony's going to be so nice this summer. This is, like, the time to, like, move and set all this stuff up. It's going to be great. It was so good. I thought, where are you getting these absolutely massive potatoes? Half of a potato is the size of my head. This is crazy. Camellia. Oh, I got it right. Kind of like chameleon. I already ordered a ton of plants. No herbs. And yeah, I love herb gardening. There's like something so satisfying about going out and picking herbs from your garden to put on your food. And sage and thyme regrow. They're perennials. I have a bush of sage right now, like an insane amount. That's correct. You have so many dried herbs, as you saw. I did see that. That is true. But fresh herbs, like get you some basil and put it on your pizza. I don't care if you got pizza from Pizza Hut. Fresh basil on spaghetti. Oh, and they're so easy to grow. Well, those ones actually are a little bit of a pain because you have to trim them frequently or they'll bolt and they'll seed. And then the flavor goes wrong and they get woody and you get messed up. But if you cut them forever... more basil than you could ever need. Pesto. Don't get enough sun for most herbs, unfortunately. Oh, okay, I can see that. And I think the, like, non-shady ones, maybe you could do, like, mint. That would be better in a pot anyways. You let your coriander bolt, and it was so pretty. Yeah, I think that would limit you a little bit. And Dorothy Stevens... This is so good. Why are the potatoes so big? It's gonna make them take 500 years to cook, too. Basil and cilantro is really good in shade. I have a harder time killing basil than I do keeping it alive. And I don't have a green thumb and I don't have a black thumb. I have like a sage green thumb. You know what I mean? Kind of ashy green. Yeah, I do have a pretty sunny spot where I grow my herbs, but I can't say I've really tried them in shade. Though basil is one of those things that seems to grow really just pretty well on its own. Your art is very dappled forest light vibes. Do not plant mint anywhere but a pot on the ground. It is horribly invasive and will overthrow your grass, and every time you mow, you will smell it. Well, that sounds kind of nice. Though you won't have spiders. You had basil in your last place and it died, but to be fair, that patio was like an oven. It was all concrete, metal, and glass, and it was south-facing, direct afternoon sun. Digital thermometer got up to 125 degrees last summer. Whoa, I would say that would definitely be part of the problem. I would think that would be part of the problem. Because, like, basil I've been able to abuse, and, like, you know what I mean? It's not too picky. I can get away with it. I can abuse it. The sage keeps growing back, and we have a bush of it now. And that stuff is, like, some really great uses for that. Rosemary does great in indirect light, too. Rosemary, if you want anything to taste like Thanksgiving, put a fresh sprig of rosemary on it, and that's the flavor of Thanksgiving. So good. Goes good with potatoes. Should have had some. We had to replant some of that, though. We need to plant rosemary and basil for this year. We didn't plant that yet. Our garden beds are a mess right now. We built above ground planters the year after we moved here. But we gotta like do some heavy weeding, and we're kind of getting late already. We should have stuff growing. I can't believe it's the 21st. No way. Got a bunch of flowers. Iris. Gwen. What's that? Geranium. Samobor. Foxglove. Also, I love Huaychera. What is that? Randomly ordered one so far. Love Foxglove. It just doesn't go great where I am. Got a shade-friendly dwarf. Clematis. I can grow up. That sounds familiar. Going up one of the deck posts. Euchera? Euchera. Okay, no hue. Hue. We just got the all clear from the local farmers to plant. Nice. What are you planting? What are you growing? That's way too big of a piece. I'm gonna regret that immediately. I can tell. It's a shade lovely plant. It comes in a ton of colors. I'm dying to grow some more flowers this year. I bought several different, mostly wildflower kind of mix flowers. I kind of just want to throw in my front bed that's a mess. There's nothing good going on it. We planted like one bush in there. Yay. Yes, please share photos in Discord. I would like to see. I figure I'm just going to finish eating my potato before we start so I don't have to interrupt it again. So, sorry, we're almost done. Salsa things. Tomatoes. My favorite thing to grow is cherry tomatoes. I eat those like candy, like dessert. Oh man, I love cherry tomatoes so much. Gonna have an actual bed at my rental, so we pot grow things. I did that forever. Yeah, we finally have like a space that we could build a... We used like concrete blocks to make a raised bed garden. And it's been lovely. And it's kept away the weeds until this year. And then they just sort of took over, and we should have pulled them sooner. It's been a crazy year. Yeah, these are all in pots. Can't have tomato most of the time. They're very high in histamine. No, that's so sad. My kids want to attempt new veggies, but other than salsa things, I don't know what else to grow in pots. Yeah, a lot of things need the depth, and it doesn't really work as well for something that's not... I'm trying to think what other things we grew in pots that we had success. We did not have much success every time we did pots, to be honest. You have tomatillos instead. Took some Discord. Ooh, Meltan. Get it, Doc. Many rainbow frogs? Yes, please. These are the plants that are coming for the bots. Stop. Those are gorgeous. Oh my goodness, those are going to look amazing. Oh, that's wonderful. Clematis needs 8 to 10 inches of depth when planting, but I have a big pot for it. Yeah, big pots help, but still they're hard to keep wet. They're hard to keep hydrated enough that stuff doesn't die in them. That was always my problem. But I kind of need a forgiving plant that will let me forget it every once in a while. You know what I mean? That's a me problem. That is just straight up on me. Oh my goodness, so much better. So much better. Oh wait. Are we ready to do this? Dorothy, you're gonna be nice. What if it's a blood moon? What if we've been sitting here and it's a blood moon the whole time? Did I order takeout from Oh Dear Diner? I wish. I'm in such a pancake mood, Doc. Don't even... See? The game knows. The game's laughing at me. I've been asking Nevada for fruit and pancakes all week long. Today I got salmon and a potato, which is arguably way better dinner. And it was delicious. But I want pancakes. And fruit. We do herbs every year. Green onions. Oh yeah, green onions. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Garlic, maybe? Potatoes. You can grow potatoes in like a laundry basket. Potatoes might be something cool to do. I didn't finish reading what you wrote. I want to try the laundry basket hack. Maybe I subconsciously read that and it made that come to mind. No way. I want to try the laundry basket hack for potatoes, but I'd have to put it in the backyard at my dog. Love potatoes. Divorce babes, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You hear that, Avada? Where is my fruit? Where is my pancakes? Maybe I'll take my mom out for brunch this weekend and then he can't stop me. I'll go get mine. I'll go get my pancakes somewhere. I'll add more fall colors in September, which is when nurseries ship a lot for overwinter. I mean, I'll be out there most days. The winters are still fairly mild here, though supposedly we get snow a few times. It's the best to have that, in my opinion. It's wonderful to have like 2 snows in a year, and then no more. That's the goods. Why are things banging? You hear something banging? You should hear nothing's banging right now. Do you guys hear a weird noise? Good. Answer them. Darkness is a very important question for you, Avada. Okay? She needs to know. The crowd needs to know. I need to know. Okay? Because they didn't have the keto ones. Oh, what do you mean they didn't have the keto ones, really? Birch Bender's keto pancakes are good. Excuses, see? Darkness got my back. Bob Ross needs to know. Did you get me fruit? Did you get me fruit? You get me fruit off my list? Peaches, grapes, strawberries? I had a very specific list. Keto pancakes, no. They're not that bad. Honestly, they're not that bad. Oh, first, okay, sometimes you can see red reflecting when it is blood moon, but I think this is just regular Nels Diner redness. All right, case number 3048, Dorothy Stevens. She responds to "we're unsure," but I'm not unsure, so that's not me. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event, capture 3 unique photos with a photo camera, and capture 3 unique videos with a video camera. Could you imagine if we were doing APOC and we had to deal with that? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. The grapes didn't look good. Why not make your own keto pancakes with, like, bananas? Yes. We could. He bought bananas. We could do that. I don't think I have any coconut or almond flour right now. I got tired after that. I napped on the cart. Oh, very good. Pancakes only exist to be a syrup sponge. That's not incorrect. Yeah, but, like, I need to be eating keto pancakes, okay? Like, it's just, that's a fact. And the bananas are all frozib. No, I'm not taking your excuses. They aren't frozen, they're frozib. Okay, we'll stop spamming your Discord now. You got Blood Moon with the event on Grafton? Oh no. Oh no. I have to do that. I have to see that. No. I mean, I'm happy you took pictures and everything. I'm not mad that you took pictures and showed me. I have to experience that, though. Okay, but that's for tomorrow, BabeYaa. Today's BabeYaa is like, just let's redeem ourselves with the 0 sanity, 0 evidence. You know what I mean? And then maybe we can do evidence stuff. But I'm thinking, while we still have sanity, although we can't see what it is, okay? We're going to bring this in and we're going to blast all the guys, all right? We're blasting them all in the face. We're going to carry in these things, and let's get rid of all the guys. It'll make it all quiet in there. This is what we want. I still don't know if getting the points makes any difference at this point. Now that everyone's collected everything. Is there any reason for me to pop these guys other than just to make them shut up? I only took pictures for you, to be honest. I don't care about the blood moons. Auntie, you're a real one. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me the blood moons. It did not kill the breaker. That whole time we were sitting there eating. It's hunting? I saw Nutella. No. Why is it hunting me? Did we just, actually get a demon? What else could possibly hunt that quick? Did I open the front door? No, I did not. I only opened the side door. Yeah, Nutella being the other... Oh, man. I can't buy Nutella because I literally can't control myself. Just so you know. I cannot. I cannot. So pancakes are syrup sponges and waffles are syrup boats. Oh, that's so accurate. Before I started eating. Nope. I didn't even leave. I did nothing. Nope. We loaded the map in. I never came in here at all. Unless for some reason I'm passively draining, that has to be a demon. Well, let's leave because it's obviously not safe in there. That defeats the whole thing. Let's see. Let's see if there's somehow I didn't even have the truck doors open. I didn't even have this truck door open. And they can't even hunt that fast. So that literally would have been a Doomslay run. I'm pretty sure had we just ran into its arms. Let's find out. Let's find out if something's weird. Maybe I didn't click save with 0 sanity. Maybe I have all my sanity. I would do that. You know what I mean? I would do that. Okay, now I'm hungry again. I've been eating all day. I've been eating whole peanuts. It was a demon. That's so satisfying, though. That's so... chill game. Haha. Did it use its ability one time? I bet you did. Dang. Didn't you get demons later the other night? I did get a demon. Then I did catch it. I did think it was hunting too fast, and it was a demon. $3,960. Now, we were in that round for a long time. Okay, I care mostly about the better salt. The better salt is a very welcomed upgrade. Did it use its ability? That's what we're going to see. 1 ghost hunt. Detailed statistics. The ghost. Abilities used 1. That would have been a Doomslay. That all happened within a minute and a half. Like, if I would have ran right to it, that would have been a Doomslay. Wow. 24 interactions. He was busy in there. He was busy in there waiting for me. Yeah, total time investigating, 1 minute and 51. That is crazy. This is my 3rd time getting Doomslayed. Like, if that had played out like it needed to be. That's the 3rd time that that's happened. The one time that I actually got it, the first time. I wonder if I ever missed it before that. Maybe there was one other time. But I remember there was another time after that we're like, yep, I would have gotten Doomslayed. And now this again. Fantastic. It took me so long. Dark, same Dark. Like, this is wild. This is unprecedented. But I'll take that money. I need it. Give me better salt, please. Look at this. Look at this. And a noob got it day 1 of playing, and she got it. So one of actually the most popular TikTok I have has like over 300,000 views of me getting Doomslayed. That clip of it. And the number of comments, okay? The number of comments, it was like last week. It was not that long ago, Doc. You might have seen it. Like that, it was actually very recent that I was like, oh, that would have been Doom again. Now I'm just getting Dooms out of my pockets. the number of people that got it, they either get it within the first like week of playing the game because they're terrible at it and they just die to ghosts all the time, right? They don't run away, they don't whatever. They're getting hit by him. Or it's somebody who's got like 1,000 hours who just happens to know what they're looking for to get it. Because you hit this point where you get good at not dying. And then that opportunity to get Doomslayed becomes even smaller. It's very unlikely to happen in the first place. I think the only achievement that's less gotten is APOC 3. I think that that's like, I forget what it is. It's very small percentages of people that have accomplished it. But the number of comments that are, oh yeah, I got it after 100, because I put the caption on there, was like, it took me almost 800 hours or 700 hours to get that achievement. And most people, yeah, either were like, I'm still waiting to get it, or they were like, I got that 10 hours in. I have 50 hours and I got it. I'm like, well, you don't realize how lucky you are for being bad at the game, okay? Yeah. That's how it works. You're either really early or really late. The noob is my adopted baby sister, and I'm still mad at her, as you should. Do not forgive for that. Unacceptable. But we earned it. You know what I mean? We earned it when we got it. I'm pondering prestiging for double XP weekend. You should, Doc. You totally should. You totally should. Oh, are you guys excited for double XP weekend? I am so excited. I'm so excited for double XP. Does that start tomorrow? Is it the... No. Today's the 21st. Does it start on Saturday? When does double XP start? You're going to tell me before I even get a chance to search it up, aren't I? Let's find out. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? No, when I saw that announcement, I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please. 22nd of May. So not today as in Friday. It starts on Saturday. I did not have in the budget to be playing Phasmophobia. That I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia, though. Clearly, that just decided it. If we can work our way through this prestige again. Yes, please. Your son got demon slayed on a no evidence, no sanity camp woodwind run, which is crazy. So lucky that it chose to use its ability instead of just regular hunt, because it could have. It could have if it wanted to. Anyways, let's actually play Phasmophobia. That was like the freest of free rounds. But that set the tone of success, right? It's going to be great when it happens. We open those doors. We see everything we ever wanted it to be. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Jerry Maudsley. What a name. Detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. Capture 3 unique photos with a photo camera. And capture a photo of the ghost. Thank you for manifesting what we need, Auntie. So the demon got him within the first minute and used its ability to hunt at any time when it didn't need to. Right, exactly. It could have absolutely just done its thing and hunted good old regular time. Good old regular time. I like it when the guy's in the back of the police car. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it. I never checked if they could be over here. I feel like they should have been. That would have been nice. When are we getting van customizations? Phasmo's got to kick this stuff up. These guys standing here scared me more than any other of these shadow people ever on any of the maps. That guy right there actually jump scared. Ridiculous. I'm not scared of this game. I'm not a big baby. I'm a kind of a big baby. Can we just, like, really appreciate that they put these guys in our no hiding spots and the toilets? I walked into them so often and jumped. No, they're so scary. I both love and hate Phasmo being scary. It's a complicated situationship. Because I don't want to be scared, but I also want to be scared. You know what I mean? It's kind of fun. Ooh, I heard ghost or something. Not to mention activity was set to low. Crazy lucky, but that's the boy for you. It's so much luck. Just like getting your APOC done. You can have tons of skills, and you do need that. But what matters more is luck. Getting hugged by a demon. I bet you, it's for most people, there's been times where you could have had it. It's already so rare it happens. What's the odds? But I mean, I think some people cheese it a little bit, and they try to just keep running into the ghost over and over again. Or they'll do like the monkey paw trick, where they ask for wish for activity on Woodwind to try to like quickly farm an increased interaction, you know, for it to use its ability. But I'm grateful I didn't have to get to that point. Like, I don't blame anybody who has to get to that point. There we go. We found a ghost room. We don't see breath yet, though. Wonder if it's moving around. Excuse me, sir. I need to just... Oh, yeah. See this? Like... They didn't have to, but they did that. They did this for us, okay? Flat out pooping ghost. Doesn't get any better. I should be taking photos of them to be maxing on money. Let's remember that next time. I don't really care that much this time because we're already almost through popping them all. Look at them. They're having a conversation together. Ghost was chilling next to the porcelain throne after throwing a few back. Then you zap him. I mean, I feel like we're probably sending him somewhere better than a diner that's never going to feed you. Goodbye. You know what I mean? Surely you're happier. Can I cleanse you? Alan Wake. I like that you can steal his book. I'm happy about that. Excuse me, sir. My book. Happy about that. Is that everybody? Nope, this one. Almost. Some of them look like they're contemplating life or death, I suppose. Yeah, do we think that they're like the in-between? America. Can't sing more of that. Odin. Balder. Tor? I don't know his names. Children of the Elder God. Dusty Trail time? Is anybody else disappointed that this didn't play something like different for the event? We'll let that run. We'll let that run. I didn't check over here. Did I? I must have. Oh, I didn't check the kitchen though. I have a feeling my sanity's getting low because I'm taking my sweet time. I'm also guaranteed I'm close to breaking that breaker. I have lights on all over. We didn't see Bone. We should have been looking for that. I hate this one. He's hard to cleanse. He's kind of stuck in the... Like, I think when the hiding spot is available, there's nothing here. Heck yeah. Bone. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm taking you to a place where you can pick up waffles. You can't even pick up waffles here, okay? What kind of purgatory is that? I really think they did such a good job. I'm so happy that they did. I mean, I know everyone still gets mad at them and hates everything, but that's fine. Alright, we know that Ghost Room is over here. Let's get a crucifix in here. Let's shade an Onryo test. It did throw an object. We'll keep smudge stick there. I had that with some of the word spirals. I would try various angles, and they wouldn't budge. Yeah, they were a little finicky about that. They were a little... Sometimes something would be blocking it that you wouldn't be expecting. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, don't do that. Don't want to... There's lighter fluid in there that moves? Look at... Do you see the physics in the liquid inside of the lighter? It's jiggling. It's jiggling like Togepi does. Oh, I didn't change my loadout to use better salt. Well... Poo. Poo, poo, poo. That's right. We got better candlestick. And now that I have this lighter, we can actually properly shade Onryo test, which is nice. A little more the normal way. Like, I can be the candlestick now, which is good.
Guess what?
Hats on to me!
Fever.
Let's go.
And the only prescription
is more hats. Is more hats. You betcha. You got a color of choice you would like to see me in. I'm currently wearing blue and red, but you don't have to be constricted to that. You can wear whatever you'd like. And I think I have pretty much any color now. I think. No, no, no. What are you doing in here? Spinfoil hat. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Pick a color, any color. I mean, red would be good if you have it. If not, purple or pink. I do have, like, the hat. So, I don't know if you can see. I'm wearing a bow. I tried so hard to make this look cute. You really can't. You can barely see it a little bit. I'm going to show you it because it's literally so cute. And if I put a hat on, you won't see it. But I can probably find a way to still incorporate this. But look at this. It's got little butterflies on it. And it's red. Adorable. I do have some red. Hold on. I wish, like, I could clip that into this. I don't think I can clip it on. Oh, maybe? Hold on. Hold on. I'm cooking, as the kids would say. Nope. Just kidding. I'm an idiot. I put it on wrong. Let's see. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna work. I mean, it's not super high contrast or nothing, but... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. First of all, it's the hat, okay? This is the hat. I mean, it's not really. But it's the closest hat I could possibly get. Oh, you're kind of the wrong direction. Well, no, you can still... Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute. This is fine. This is the hat. It's red. It's red. Technically, it looks more like the hat if I use the black headband for it. Don't see it. It means it's buried somewhere in my pile of hats. And, like, this is relatively organized. And every time... I just keep getting more hats. That's kind of on me. Okay. So cute. Stop it. Thank you so much. Look at this. Now, the only thing is I can't hear. Who needs to hear the game when you're looking this you're looking this cute? Okay. There we go. Oh, it is so cute though. It's like exactly the same red color. We'll see if we can we'll see what we can hear. No more worries about the ghost being too loud, right? The little shadowy guys. It's no longer a problem. I can hear fine. Okay, let's go. Jerry. What are you gonna do? I need the thermometer. I need to see if you're changing rooms. And I guess I should probably have a photo cam. I should have been doing that kind of stuff. I didn't really think about it. Because I have sanity to get drained. You know what I mean? Staff hallway? No, that's not the other, like the other hallway would be nice. Other hallway would be nice. I did almost purchase a hat that looks exactly like that with a wide brim. I mean, do you have a red hat, babe? Red hat is here. It's been here since the beginning of time. Beginning of time, there was a hat. But if I had a wide brimmed hat, I wouldn't be able to wear it. I wouldn't be able to wear headphones over it. And my head's way too big. Like, there's no way. Okay, it's in both of my songs. Fantastic. One candle blowout. My head's way too big. There's no way I would be able to do headphones first and then a hat. Okay, it's still breath here. Let's, shade on mirror test. I missed it. I can't do this. This is probably the only thing that's different to this setup of circumstances that I have no control over anymore. I can't open the book and also still keep my lighter lit. Which stinks because I like being able to like talk and look at my book without it impacting while I'm still investigating, but I can get over it, I guess, if I have to. Which is the other one I'm trying to get rid of. Galu, except in 2 songs. Okay. And then the thing gets buggy. It's touching stuff all over the place. I blame moving brain. Ooh, that's not that cold. You might be changing rooms. I would love that because I would actually love it if you were Agorio, not Agorio. That's what I mean to say. Did we hear that blow out? I lit it again, right? Or I didn't do the, like, the stupid thing, did I? I gotta be careful. I only have 1 crucifix down. I need to be here. That candle needs to be there. Because that way, if it hunts over there, I can run away. I should have this much in my pocket. Hold on. We're thinking on all cylinders here. There we go. So now we can do this, okay? With this here. There's been so many raids coming in. Soul Rock? We actually might be able to take that one on. We might be able to do that one. Also, GG's on catching that Magby. I wasn't looking. I'm working on my Chewy order. What do you get from Chewy? Nothing's right. Okay, I still see breath here. It was warming up, though, no? Are you following me? Is it a male ghost? I think it was, wasn't it? Jerry. No Banda. Oh. Oh. Whoops. That was just an event? You were just being disgusting? What? Bird food for the wild birds. Nice. It was inevitable that I was gonna pop that breaker. I ran for my life, Auntie. That was danger. That you can't convince me otherwise. The danger was there. Disgusting behavior. Well, I was like, great, no Onryo. He spawned literally on top of that candle. Alright, this is where we want to be, though. It's scary enough. This is where we need to be. He doesn't seem to be too keen on blowing that out, though. I mean, and he evented with me in the room, and he evented in the room. I think that is safe to say no shade. I think we can rule shade out. But let's rule out Onryo. Now's the time. Okay, so the firelight's broken now? Because I had it lit when I opened up the journal. That's annoying for kind of no reason. See, I hate that. I do too. But also, this ghost model scares me. And if I would have looked at him for 2 seconds, I probably would have seen that he was just a solid state ghost. Because when ghosts are hunting, they use that blinking pattern no matter what. Hello, ghost? Are you in here still? Maybe. Yeah, your firelight was busted yesterday. 6.5. See, this is what keeps happening. Where are you going? I feel like you are trying to change rooms. 18 is not that cold. Where are you going? I can't turn on the light. That's a new bug. Slept past my alarm. Well, hopefully you got good sleep. Matty, did you break my lights? I can't turn them on. Is it hunting somewhere? That would be why he was hunting somewhere. And I'm just sitting here like a big stoopy, like, why won't the lights turn on? I hope you're well rested, friend. I miss you, Matty. I miss you. I was watching a clip from, I don't remember when. He blew it out. That was the third. That should have been the third. It was when the Easter event was going on, and we had that Raiju that was 190 speed, and I was trying to convince you to at least let me hear it hunt. It was the funniest thing ever. You're pleading with me for your life, and I'm like, no, but we gotta see it. He sounds normal. Nomadzy sound. Nomadzy was in earlier. That was she caught the early part of the Minecraft. Nomadzy, they're being mean at me. I don't like it. I'm sorry for torturing you. Ah, okay, no Jen. Okay, but this is normal speed ghosty, which is awful. It's... I hate your face. You smell bad. Alright, it blew out that candle 3 times, I think. No Onryo. I think we're actually... He is advancing on me. This place is haunted. You think so? Is it actually haunting me? No. He's just being naughty at me. I think there was actually several ghosts here this time. You can Squishy Squashy. I love your name. Welcome in. I feel like I can't process anything lately. Auntie, no. That's the realest of reals. I feel like I'm also struggling to process things, but I keep blaming it on migraines. I'm like, I feel like I must just be getting into like migraine zones really bad. Also, look at my face. The thing of, like, think the ghost is here. But with a hat, I kind of look like me with my hat. It's just the best. And I was worried that we were gonna lose the, like, the jankiness. Oh, that wasn't fair! He spawned right on... Oh, wait. Something that was gonna... Phantom. Phantom? He spawned right on top of my face. I mean, that was his room, though, so it doesn't necessarily, but that was mean. It was an Oni? Disgusting. Thank you, Doc. That's what I get for doing 0 grace period. I didn't... Okay, in fairness, I didn't know he changed that room. And the second I said, oh, he changed that room, and I was gonna back out of that room. We got $24. Thank you so much. So the Alan Wake event points literally do nothing for us, huh?
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Yeah.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Event multiplier times 2? Is it already double XP? It's not supposed to be double XP, is it? He was hiding around the corner. He was ready. It's like I'm psychic. I know. It just summons you. This is what you're... It's because you're sitting there manifesting it. Do we need a redemption? Or do we do the rounds? Let's do a round of the rounds. I mean, technically, we did beat this one properly. Let's see if we can build it. Beat it here. Let's fix our salt, though. Don't let me forget that, please. Salty salt. That we need to fix. This will be much better. Much better. Okay. Now, I feel like I need to do that every time. I don't know why. I don't think it matters. Can we go to Grafton, our favorite place in the whole wide world, when it's raining with 0 evidence, but not 0 sanity, so we can pop up those guys. So it'll be a little bit more quiet. A little bit more. I don't know. I'm so out of the loop. Oh, you're not. You're as in the loop, I think, as you could possibly get. Could you imagine if it was a blood moon? They left in a hurry, you think? What else about Eva Bowen? Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt, get a ghost to blow a firelight, and capture a video of the ghost. We read it to let the ghost, like, think. Yeah, we're doing that. But no, we don't do that. We don't do that. I feel... Yeah, jail. I do not believe it already, but we're gonna snooze? Are we gonna take an ad break? I mean, we haven't started this run, and it's not 0 sanity. I think I am gonna let this ad break run, because I could use a quick bathroom break. I didn't take one in the midtime, because I was stuffing my face. So please excuse me while you enjoy ads. Please tell me if you get good ads. Please also tell me if you get bad ads. I'll talk about them all. But most importantly, tell me if you were influenced to purchase anything, because then I can start calling myself an influencer. I don't want to be called an influencer. Never mind. All right, sending you to ad jail. Quick BRB. Tell me if the ghost kills me. I'm gonna stand right here. Tell me if the ghost kills me. Taking notes on my ads. Yes, ma'am. All right, see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I had a very important meeting with the child to wish him a good night. It is the last day of school tomorrow. And it is the last day that he will be an elementary student. So we just had a quick cuddle. Also, the ghost didn't kill me. That's cool. I've seen some people dive through the door. Not on this map in particular. I think it was on the Tanglia Woods. Do we know what the ghost is? Do you guys know? And also, there is a Pokemon called Coughing. 100% that is what Coughing is. And it evolves into Wheezing. Auntie, just so you know. Just so you know. Hopefully we didn't drain Sanity by standing here. Did not kill the Breaker. I like that sometimes the lights you turn on can zap the guys just from turning on the lights. I like that. You do look sad, don't you? Hello? Do you hear that? And don't forget Wheezing, exactly.
I can't
It's
hear
broken.
you.
There we go. Incoming yokai. Yes, please. I would love a yokai in this map. This is such a great spot to test for. Yo, it's a party back here. Can I get a twofer? Get blasted. Right here is such a good place to yokai test. Because if they go cruising past you to go upstairs, and if they don't, you can usually break line of sight really easily and get away from them somewhere decently good. It's a good spot. It's a good spot. I thought there was a guy right there. This definitely feels better. Another twofer, and they were so far away. Oh, I missed you. I'm supposed to be taking photos of them. Ah, whatever. We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. Hello? You look like a pile of garbage sitting on the floor, and that's not an insult to you. That's just what you look like. There's another one sitting on the chair. I heard you, but I did not see you with my eyes. You were being sneaky. I can't get over how cool the effect is of the lights turning on and revealing stuff. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Such... that they just... I hope they realize that this is what we demand now. This is what we expect. This is what we want to see more of. You know what I mean? We can't go. We can't step backwards from this point. We need to upward and onward and upward. We need more good things like this to happen. It doesn't have to be a collaboration every single time, but we need some other kind of event than the ones that we're getting repeats of. And like, I can understand from their perspective why they'd want to repeat it, and like, you're giving the opportunity for other people to be able to experience it, who start new to the game. It's their first time playing it. I just want more. Do you think they'll amend future events after this? My hope is that it's going to inspire them to do a 4th event every year that is unique. So that at least, because previously they gave us 3 unique events a year with the staff that they had. Now, obviously, they put a lot of attention to detail in this, and the game is becoming more complex. But I think one time a year, I think they could probably find the team to come up with something like this. Be it a collab, be it, you know, or not, just some other things they come up with, like a Blood Moon event. Like, you know, why not? One unique one every year that happens sometime during the summer, and then keep the holiday events. I feel like that's so reasonable. And would add so much more, and I think it would... I mean, people are always going to complain about Phas. They really do. Like, they cannot ever please everybody, okay? But also, is this newspaper still broken? Can you still pick up the newspaper and get immunity? We haven't tried it in a long time. It probably does not work anymore. They probably did fix that. They're capable of doing it. They clearly do have the team and people to do it. Like, there's really no excuse for them not to do that. And I think people would love it. And it might help people complain a little less. Some people complain a little less. There's always going to be that group of people that will always complain. Come on, Rudolph. Getting in my ball. Did you get it? Nope. No Rudolph for you. No Rudolph for you. Absolutely not. He is straight up this Rudolph, though. You gotta say bah humbug, I think was actually what you meant to say. Bah humbug. What a phrase. What can we come up with phrases like that again? Instead, what do we have now? Skibbity Ohio Riz? Okay, just kidding. I like Skibbity Ohio Riz. I'm okay with that. Bah humbug is also great. Bring it back. Nobody in the toilet? Okay, just making sure I'm not accidentally getting hunted. I like how difficult it is to tell if I'm in a well-lit room. Oh! Ghost room is doll room. I repeat, this is not a drill. The ghost room is doll room. Did you touch any dolls yet? This is my favorite place. Do I like it more than the mannequin? I don't know. I kind of do, because these can also move and talk. Say weird stuff to me, Ghosty. Are you gonna be silent? I'm gonna try to light so I can interact with things. I didn't want that red-nosed freak anyway. Santa heard that. Dog, you're in trouble. Just kidding, Rudolph. Santa, I'll vouch for him just this one time, but thin ice. Thin ice in my book. The BabeYaa Naughty or Nice book. You're all getting tallied. You're all getting scored. I have a website. You guys want scores? You guys want a BabeYaa rating? A BabeYaa grade? Oh, that would not go bad. Everyone gets A+. I love everybody. So maybe it'll go great. I'm trying to replace all the like Steam elements things that I can reasonably. This is gonna be the last guy, and that's gonna be fine. I have no pokey luck. Getting frustrated. You're not catching any today, are you? You're just watching all your friends catch them. None for you. Probably because you're calling them names. You ever think about that? Probably shouldn't call them names. Oh, you got such a good ghost room. Alright. We're not going to screw this up, okay? Lady, welcome in. No. Okay, hold on. I believe this is my ghost room. Raiders, welcome in. Lady Jujubee, Omega Queen. Tornado Bridge. Jester, welcome in. Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're playing Zero Sanity, but I'm sorry, Zero Evidence, but not Zero Sanity. I'm gonna greet you properly. Hold on. I just don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm fine. We have this as our room. I'm so ready. Here comes the chaos. Welcome in, Raiders. Lady, how was your stream? What were you playing? No, it changed rooms every time. Every single time. It's now out here. It's now out here. We just saw my breath in this room. I was here. I had it. I had it. I hate everything. I hate everything. Every time. Oh, you flipped that doll's head backwards. Every time we get the doll room, I'm so excited. I love the doll room. It's so scary and fun and wonderful. Please just give me the doll room. Please torture me a little bit. Just a little bit. Never. Ghost has to immediately change rooms every single time. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain at all. Because. Anyways, let's talk about positive things. How was your stream? How was Phasmo? What were you currently doing in Phasmo today? We've decided to challenge ourselves to more Zero Evidence because we kind of did really need to redeem ourselves a tiny bit. Well, room change, okay. It's no Goryo, so we've got that for it. It did kill the breaker. No Jin. So annoying. It's female ghost. That's about it. So instead of doing the Zero Sanity, what I did, because the event maps are much harder for this. It's loud in here. All those little shadowy guys. They're problematic, okay? And they cause problems. But now they're all gone. I went through the house and cleared them, okay? So now it's quiet in here. So that eliminates one problem. And now I can hopefully do like shade non-rea tests. Some of the stuff that's a little more risky to do when there's Zero Sanity. So we can kind of get those out of the way. That's the hope. That's the intent. We're going to drop some of this. This is kind of a big room for this. I might run that in there and then come back. We don't know exactly where Sanity is right now though because the board is broken. But regardless, I imagine it'll be time. It'll be time soon. So that's what we got going in here. So for those of you who don't know me, hey, my name is BabeYaa. I play Phasmophobia weeknights, and we just finished playing some Minecraft earlier. It was a great time. We spent 3 hours building a garbage can for a raccoon. Does it get better? I don't think it gets better than that. I honestly don't think it gets much better than that. Thank you for coming in. Always glad to have you, lady. Really appreciate you being here. Same board, same. Could you imagine an insight? My watch doesn't work. 9 minutes investigating. No Nidorino for you. Alright, Doc, this is the one. Hold on. Actually, hold on, because I gotta find out where it is in my thing. I got too many redemptions. Pokealert time. This is the one. This is for you. You're gonna get this one. Poor Lady Juju. Oh no. Was this a rough one? You've been a Chaos Gremlin today. Did you summon the Stinky Shades for the lovely lady? You better not have. Lady, do I need to I need to ban Shiny, huh? Get banned. I could never ban you. I could never ban you. Come on. Also, what's in my pockets? I walked in and out with the smudge stick, like I do. That's how I do it. I do that thing. All the time. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to bring in all of these, and then we're going to get some firelights, and we're going to shade. I'm going to test this. And then we're going to hopefully be low enough that it can start hunting us, and we can go hide and try to figure out what this is. See if it's something easy to find. This is definitely slower pace. This is easier doing it this way. By far. By far. Wraith. Suspicious. Maybe we want to bring a thermometer. Maybe just change rooms again before I place that salt. That would be cute. That would be cute. Would love that for me. Would love that for me. First round, we got a demon that would have doomslayed me had I needed it. It started hunting. And like we caught it, we were like, this would be doomslaying territory. We didn't go die though, because we needed the money. You got it. Wait. I caught it. I caught the pillow swine. Apparently I just watch other people catch Pokemon. Did you? Maybe I caught it first. I caught it already. That would be why. Well. I'm supposed to grab a thermometer too. I'm not seeing breath anymore. I wonder if it changed again. You know what? I sure hope it went to the attic. Right? That would be nice. Love the attic. What's worse in this game, attics or basements? I kind of hate them both equally every single time on any map. I'm automatically like, that's kind of stink. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little stinky. Not that stinky, but a little bit stinky. Basements are worst. The current basements we have are pretty bad. This attic is... I hate the one-room attic. I can deal with the attic on Bleasdale, although it's a pain to go up there. At least it's 2 rooms. But still, one room is too big. They gotta figure out how to make room sizes more enjoyable, more usable, more conducive to gameplay. Because sometimes you have rooms that are way too small to be ghost rooms. And it's hard to figure out some of the annoyingness. Stream title says you aren't dying tonight. That's correct. 0 deaths. Is it down here? Or is this baseline? Yeah, no deaths. 0 deaths. Doc, I don't know if you know that. I actually never die. I've actually never gotten the ghost wrong. Nor died ever. It did change rooms. You stinky stink. So fear not. That won't be happening here. I don't know why I'm bothering going anywhere else. It is going to be in the attic. Let's check what if you went back into the doll room. You could have. You could have done. Could be right here. Bam! 60. I hate your face. And you smell bad. Talk about lipping off to the ghosts. Remember when I was telling you about not making fun of Stantler? 8.4? Where'd the ghost go? See? See? You know where the ghost is? The ghost is upstairs in the attic because they love it. They love it here. The fail button begs to differ. I don't know what you're talking about there, sir. Fail button? I don't even think we have that. Like, why would we even have that as a redemption thing? We can't, doesn't happen here. Never. Never. Alright, so problem with this attic. It does have good places to break line of sight. You are not a wraith. Well, good job for you. You did that. Okay. Break line of sight here a little bit. A little bit. I killed my own breaker. I'm so good at this. Oh, that must be what we have the fail button for. So I'm like, trip the breaker on accident. Because, like, nobody can be perfect all the time, Doc. Okay. I really had to stick my nose into that to see it. Okay. Okay. No, I'm going to leave the lights on upstairs. I don't care if that makes you mad and makes you want to leave. I hope you do want to leave, sir. Or ma'am. I'm back. Oh, we're at hunting time. And guess what? It's not a shade. That's one of the good benefits, though, for real, of playing on this floor, is that we can appropriately tell if this is a shade. We don't have to worry about it accidentally trying to hunt from a different room or nothing like that. So there's that. At least the breaker is right there. And it is a little spicy. I agree. Yeah, I would have had many more choice words had the breaker been downstairs and I had to walk all the way down there. Because if there's one thing I'm a baby about in this game, it's lights. Oh no. Oh, I had so many smudge sticks and I have none. Come on, Cormos. I have none. Do I try to make a run for it? I can't. We gotta get lucky. Shiny Registeel? Excuse me while I snipe that from you real quick. Did I live? See, never die. Never die. Also, that was lame of it. Why did I do that for? He hunted, did not hit my crucifix, so he either hunted far enough back into the room. We'll try this. Let's try this. And let's please go grab one of my, like, 20 smudge sticks I strategically placed throughout the location here. Or just be an Onryo or something. Smudge stick, please. Thank you. And we have more downstairs. We can turn them all out later or something like that. No Cormos. That's another normal speed ghost, though, huh? Oh, that light's useless. I forgot. I kind of do want to be up here. I kind of wish I had more than one smudge stick, though. So maybe we're going to make that a reality. Registeel broke away from all of us. Mostly it broke away from me. That's tragic. What am I stuck on? So dark. The biggest problem, I think, with being in the attic is I love to sit all the way there, and this is not great for it to path all the way down here. Like, that last hunt, it never came remotely down. Alright, have you tried to burn another crucifix? Oh, stop it! I literally had both crucifixes there. Let's say it was Yuri. Let's say it was Yuri. Let's say it was Yuri. Let's say it was disgusting. Shiny Registeel, I know. The number of times that zero grace period, though, is like biting us.
I made a huge, tiny mistake.
It's that is a, oh, and it was a phantom. Which would have been super dangerous, so we probably would have died to that. In fairness, though, if we would have just seen it for one hunt, we would have been okay, so. But look at this weekly detect the ghost with motion sensor. $500. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. What is that fail button for? Get out of here. We didn't get the ghost right, at least. Whoops. Whoopsies. Let's try to do that again. Are we doing better than yesterday, though? Can we at least say that we're not failing like we did yesterday? I think so. Wait for it. Blood moon? Blood moon? Regular moon. Cool to use. Yes, sir. This time I'm going to bring this for extra money, right? We said we should take photos of it, because why not? And take a photo of the bone if we find it. What's the other thing I should have with me? Every time I keep saying, like, oh yeah, I should do that. My black book says that is number 2. I don't know if you're counting right. I vaguely remember, I think we started at like -1, so that basically puts us back to 0. I'm pretty sure. Kim Todd! First ghost of the night. See? First, you see that 1 there? Capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with a sound recorder. Cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. And capture 3 unique photos with a photo camera. They're not going to be unique if I do that. But maybe. But maybe. What's the other thing I kept saying I should do literally every single time? Numero dos for my Spanish-speaking amigos and amigas out there. Alright, don't rub it in. No, you can rub it in. I deserve that. I shouldn't be doing the grace period with the, like, 0 second. This is going better, though. We can tell that this is an improvement. I think I'm gonna grab that. Crucifix makes more sense. This is definitely better because we're not having to contend with the really loud ghosts all the time. But let's make money off of them. Let's take photos of them. They're free. They're literally free money. Get exploded, also more free money. Even if we die, free money. Hello, ghost. Get blasted. Now, does this count as a ghost photo, or does this count as like something unique? Oh, it's just a shadow. Interesting. It's not a shadow ghost. It's just a shadow, and we can take as many photos as we want of them. Can you take the same one? Wait, is it like salt? Can I take photos of the same guy? Hold on. I want to clear one of you. You go away. If I take a photo, now they'll be duplicate because it's the same type of photo. That's not the question. But can I take a photo of the exact same model? Like, this is like old salt days. We can! I can just snap 4 to 5 photos of the one guy. And although we'll have the duplicate, we still get money for it. It's still more than nothing. Oh, and we found a ghost room. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Crucifix down. I heard something whispering. Is there somebody at the piano? Oh. What? There's always somebody looking contemplative at the piano. Alright, goal number 1. This time we're not gonna die. Goal number 2. We're also gonna get the ghost right. Can it just please not be a normal speed ghost? Like, let's build. Can we build up my confidence again just a tiny bit? Like, lob me that softball, please. Even these days, though, they're making weird speed ghosts harder to tell, right? There's more options and there's more things that you have to consider, which I think is such a step in the right direction. They should be difficult to figure out. We needed to balance that a little bit more. Twofer. I'd like to blast all 3 of them. This part's also weirdly therapeutic, though. Just exploding some shadows with like the most stunning visual effect that they burst into. Like a saw on steel. I don't know. There's just something great about it. I hear you. Oh, there you are. I don't like it when they're like sad and hiding in a corner. Be sitting on the toilet. Those are the better shadows, okay? I hear more whispers, but maybe upstairs. Frigibacks, this is the one. This is the one for you, Doc. It was meant to be. Congratulations, Frigibacks catch by I'm your auntie. Whoops. Whoops. So sorry, Doc. I don't know why the Pokemon have decided to torture you, just you in particular. I'm so sorry. But I'm loving it. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. I haven't thought about cops in a long time. Which is funny, considering I watch, police body cam footage and things like that all the time. It's basically modern day cops. For every fail button you've had to use, it's being returned. Apparently my Pokemon catching is going the way of ghost hunting tonight. Yes. Quite. Absolutely quite. We're getting so, like, skunked out on the rooms being really hard to cover with crucifixes. And, like, I tried very hard to have my crucifix coverage at least on that half of the room, right? So if you spawned upstairs on the other side of the attic, it would have been okay. We would have had time to run away. I must have been in just the kind of small-ish gap that allowed for that to get me. And also, it was a doll room ghost. And we literally saw none of the doll interactions. Like, that's how my luck is going, so. I love it, and you're so flippin' much. Tuver? Line him up. Delightful. I'm gonna miss that. Is this better than the elf that you could throw? I need to hit the fail button on myself. I no joke, I went to look at my buttons to see if I had the fail noise to hit you back with that. I did not. I did not have that. Because it would have been really funny to get the fail. But you know what? You know what? This one's for you.
Don't matter. None of this matters.
It don't matter. None of this matters. True words to live by. In fact, that is applicable to so much of life. Okay? Truth be told, at least we don't have another attic ghosty. Nice. That's why I hate attics. Death. Death machine. We had such good coverage. I guess I probably threw it a little too far this way. It would have left a gap there. I wasn't being too cautious about it. I really want to make sure I had my steps covered. And then I really should have kept the other one, like, right here. Well, you live and you learn and then you die. And then you don't get to apply your knowledge until later. As is life, I guess. Auntie, thank you for manifesting what we need. What is it going to be? Are we manifesting a good speed ghost, please? Please and thank you. 250! That's for you. Quinny in second place with 123. 123 is a pretty good place. I think Quinny's leaving it there. Darkness, you're at 83. Doc, you're at 35. That gap is close. And then Avada's at 34. Dang, you guys are all relatively close. I'm going to bring in Smudge Stick and Pocket Time. I didn't have a lighter. That would have been bad. Ooh, I'm on the list. You are. You are in the manifest stop. You're probably also in the van leaderboard, I would imagine. I would think so. Alright, we have one crucifix down, but that coverage is honestly not going to be super stellar. Ah, maybe I'm a liar. Maybe I'm a big fat liar. Probably. I just don't want to get surprised. I was trying so hard to do that. Did he Wraith, like, step through my not? He could have gone next to it. Like, that's a possibility. But maybe we have a Wraith. Did he not, like, had to have walked through that, maybe? Maybe? That stuff just... Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Great. Okay. Alright, let's grab some stuff. It's serious time. It's business time. I need to manifest some Pokemon catches. Let's see if that works. Okay, let me try that for you. Hold on. Just kidding. It's on a 23-second cooldown. I was going to manifest it for you. Nope. Nope, I gotta wait. Well, I mean, you manifested for yourself, but that's not going to count. If anything, I'm going to catch the next Pokemon. You manifested that for me, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? I'm going to bring this in for lighting in case it decides to kill my lights. Is that big brain strats? Maybe? Probably not. Candle time? I really need green candles. That really is what matters. It hasn't killed the breaker yet. I left the doll room light on. I don't know why. Okay, you can catch a Wurmple, though. Nobody cares about the Wurmple. I'm sorry, Wurmple. If there's a Wurmple lover in here, you get a free Pokemon. Alright, you hit one of my salts. You haven't hit the second. Can I place another one? Will you step in the additional salts? That sounded like that placed 2 salts. That sounded like it placed 2. Also, I don't want this to get, like, knocked out of the house. I want it to be actually accessible to me. Because so help me, the ghost is not going to kill me. Oh, we already caught the Wurmples, and it broke away from you. Okay, hold on. I'm going to manifest for you to catch the Pokemon. This Pokemon. Kim Todd said so. Unnerving shadowy entities. I don't think I actually read that note before. We found some remains. Always. Alright, let's bring in some additional candles, I suppose is okay. Maybe motion sensor. Kind of get a better sense of where this guy's going. It should be hunting time. Poke catch. Almost had a 50% shot and still missed. Can't even catch a lowly Wurmple. It was just not your Wurmple day. You killed my breaker. Just like this is not shaping up to be exactly my Phas day, but it's being better, right? Did I walk through the thing? It's medicine time. I looked at the other room. I thought about it. It blew out the candle once. Okay, once is good. Can you do it again? Still in this same room. Did I actually capture that disgusting behavior? I feel like I need smudge stick in my hand while I'm doing this. I don't know how close we are to hunting time. And especially in the dark, this will be a bad time. This will be a bad time. Did we have breaker down here? We do not this time. It's upstairs. Okay. The flash of lightning is actually a welcome sight. So hard to see. That, of all things, I mean, it doesn't help that I have 1,000 lights in my face either. But, like, I just wish they would support slightly brighter. Like, I'm on max brightness. How do people who play this on any other brightness setting, like, what? How? How can you possibly? How can you possibly? Alright, it has burned out. That would be 3 lights. That's this one here, and it did this one too, and it did not try to hunt, huh? That's still full. If that was an Onryo, it would have had to have at least used 1 burn. And it did not. It has not done any burns. You burned nothing. I'm gonna turn the light on. Does that make you mad? You feeling a little angry? Let's see. You did a vent, but I think I was out of the room when you did that. I wouldn't mind having the photo cam near me, though. Just in case it decides to appear. It would be nice to get a phantom that way. Could be. Doesn't seem to be doing much. I mean, even like throwing items wise, it was kind of doing nothing. I'm a little extra nervous about getting too far away from my crucifixes, though. It looks like the top of that crucifix is missing, but it's not. It's just the candle. Oh. Where? Disgusting. What are you doing back here, sir? Does that mean I'm not safe? Are you changing rooms? Okay, so I got breath here. Let me go grab thermometer. Maybe. And another, like, motion sensor. It was disgusting, wasn't it?
Brother,
I gotta get on top of that. He needs to know that he's gross. That's on me. That is on me. Alright, motion sensor. What else is actually valuable to me? Probably second smudge stack. Ooh, brother, ooh, you killed my breaker again. So sorry I vanished again. When I woke up, my boyfriend messaged me to have me get some stuff done, so I had to start on laundry, do whatever on his PC, then shower and eat. No problem, no problem. I figured you'd let me know if you wanted to pop in, and I figured you had stuff. Oh, that's right. It's broken, it's breaking. The breaker's broken. Bad Wolf. I saw in an old YouTube video you could take a pic of disturbed salt. Is that something they changed? That is correct. You used to be able to take a picture of it. In fact, you could take 9 pictures of it. You could take 9 pictures of it. Okay, the ghost tripped the breaker. Because when the ghost turns off the breaker and you turn it back on, the lights all turn back on again. But the lights were all off. What that tells me is that it can't be a mare, because that means it turned on a light somewhere and it overloaded the system. So before the Chronicle update, before they redid how you collected different media items in your library, there used to just be like the photos. You didn't have videos to take or sound recordings to take. You could absolutely take, there was 9 photos you had to get for the perfect game. Bad Wolf, thank you for the follow, appreciate you. And you could repeat them. They didn't have to be unique. Now, if you want to get the perfect game, you can still take duplicate photos, but it won't give you a perfect game. You have to have all unique photos and videos. And now instead of taking photos, you take videos of disturbed salt, because that makes much more sense as far as, you know, proving that there's a ghost, because it was actually hilarious to literally see a photo in your journal of this. Your foot sitting in the salt and being like, oh yeah, that's a ghost. It was a spooky ghost. So he's just venting on me and being nasty somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, I was gonna hopefully try to take a picture of him, but I think that no, he's still breathing and stuff over there. Ah, finally, did you get one? Dog, what'd you get? You got a drowsy! You got the lazy Pokemon. Well, good for you. Okay, I gotta be careful, because he appeared somewhere over... Oh! Room change? Room change. So, in all fairness, the game became more difficult to get perfect games in, for sure. However, that was a realistic change in the right direction. You know, I'm still getting breath in like 5 rooms. What's happening? It was meant to be, Doc. You're darn right. Now you can sleep easy. The Pokemon fell asleep and I was able to catch it. Shh, no, you take this win. Take the W, okay? I don't even have something good. All of mine are negative. All of them. Every single thing.
Because you're a dummy.
You know what I mean? I have nothing... Nothing good to share. I need to fix that.
Little dum-dum.
I need this is for you. This is for you. I can give you that much, okay? I can give you that much. Thermometer, please, because this ghost is being weird. I feel sorry for you. Did you kill my breaker again? Don't do that, though. Don't do that. Please don't do that, though. Okay. We don't even know Shader. No, we said no Onryo, though. It did blow out the candle thrice without starting hunts. I am a little concerned that we are in hunting territory here. It would be really nice if we could see during a hunt. I'd be down with that. We have to be really careful, though, because of this 0 grace period has literally ended me so many times. Okay, so it was in there. It was in here. So we may have had 2. Okay, so now it's actually in here, 4.2. That's actually incredibly annoying. That room is way too big. And that is where I like to hide and watch the ghost from a very safe distance. So that's annoying. That's really annoying. Could change the rooms to the mannequin room, though. That would be kind of nice. That'd be nice of you. You can do that. But that does tell us it's not a Goryo, which is nice. I think they also need to increase the amount of time you get looking in your journal after you die. They made it so that you could at least have a chance to select something, but it's still not enough, right? I can barely think through. And since they changed the order of them again, since they added more ghosts, it messes with me every time. No Goryo. I'm going to say absolutely no demon. Was that hunt? I hear something going on. Yes. It's fast. It's fast, ghost. I can barely hear it. I've got a handicap. The too many hats. It's literally 1 hat. Alright, hunt's over. Okay, from what I did hear, though, that sounded like a fast ghost. Not like, Oh, okay. This could actually be fun to figure out, though. Okay. Yeah, that really stinks, because I would just love to be able to hang out in this back. Well, maybe we do it with the... Where is my other crucifix? And killed my... Because I could go hide in that spot with a crucifix covering me, but I need both of them up there to, like, really save myself. Alright, let's try to get into a position where we can hear it a little bit better. Maybe from right up here. Maybe this is better. Because it'll be directly beneath us. You know, you can actually see the ghost through the floor. Maybe not super well right now because there's ferns and stuff covering it. But yeah, you can see the ghost a little bit, and it can't see you, which is nice. But maybe we'll be able to hear it a little bit better from here. With just like some... There we go. Blinky blinky lights. No? Not an actual hunt? Just lights flickering. There you go. Why? But why? Oh, I don't have my timer on. Oh, snap. I don't have my timer on. Do it the old-fashioned way? 4810? We can do it the old-fashioned way. 4810. First of all, incredibly rude for him to come all the way upstairs into that room. Just beeline for me. Not cool. Not cool at all. There's the other crucifix. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if we die. That was a close one. I was so prepared. I was so prepared. Okay. Can I get, like, proper back of the room coverage here? Right there. Really safe. Really, really safe. See, like, that should cover most things, okay? We have a minute 30 for most ghosts. In fact, any ghost that's fast like this. He's not too fast. When he saw me, like, it's not dependent on anything I'm doing. He's just kind of fast. But now the question is that, like, just fast twin? Like, is he was fast upstairs. I didn't have electronics on upstairs. Let's definitely fill our pockets with smudge sticks. We should be safe to go into the ghost room now. And it should burn a crucifix, which will let us know no shade. Some room changing here. Maybe that's indicative of, like, mare behavior. I do want all these lights on and this door open in particular in case we have to make a break for it or anything. There's a relatively safe hiding spot, too, in the mannequin room. However, if he spawns back here, that crucifix should stop it, like, fully. Dream, welcome back. But let's just see. Let's see if the ghost decides to change rooms. If it decides to hunt with me in the room and just hunts from over there would be fine. Now we'll see that door slam. We should just be able to get a slight better hearing on it being this close. Twitch says error. Maybe try to refresh. Yeah, step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Hey. We have set our own net of safety. Oh, look at those pixels. Oops. Don't look that close. That's pretty bad. Anyways, we have crucifix there. See? He's a fast boy. I feel like who got faster? Almost like maybe this is like Moroi business that's going on. He did hunt? Did he hunt with me in the same room? What do you mean? The ivy in my yard looks exactly like that. Exactly. I've made fake ivy that looks better than that. Turn my lights back on, please. Alright, we can definitely talk about a whole bunch of ghosts that it's not. Also, the smudge timer really didn't matter considering it's a fast ghost. I don't know why we even cared other than it's like such a habit. That is if Phaz is still working properly with all the bugs. I wouldn't feel safe. Well, we have to risky for the bisky sometimes. We do have electronics on here and here. And I think that's off. And that's off. So we have no active electronics, just in case. I didn't get a great audio on it for some of those like hunts and stuff, so. But I think this is gonna be a Moroi, and I think we're gonna have to do this smudge stick test where we do it, we smudge it, and we keep the smudge in our hands. We have to smudge it like right at the right time and see how long it actually gets smudged for. We do have multiple smudge sticks, like this is probably the time to do it. I hate you so much and you smell bad and I don't like your face. It's in the mannequin room. Okay, interesting. It does seem to be trying to get away from my lights or away from me. It seems to not want to hunt with me in the room. Right? Like, we came in here. I mean, I did have the lights on, but it stopped doing anything in this direction. How funny would that be if it was actually a shade? That would not be funny. That would be... No, it can't be. It's fast. What am I talking about? It's a fast ghost. It cannot be shade. It cannot be any of these ghosts. Not even remotely any of these ghosts. And it can't be Diane for what it's doing. Can't even be Hantu or Galu. It stepped in this stuff. Hey, before I go to sleep, I just need to let you know you have a head. How could you you say that? It's not nice to say head. He's so fast. Nope, no deal. It's sure he sure sounds speedy legs. But that is just because he's very angry. Aswang. Aswang is the one that I really want to smudge him. I really do. I really do, but I'm not going to because that would result in my death. It's none of those ghosts. The Aswang, though, what's the base speed on that one? Kormos is the reverse yokai. Aswang is the one that's a little slow, and then he gets faster when he sees you, I think. But he did seem to move to the mannequin room. I did hear him move a mannequin, which is nice, which is cool of him. Thank you so much, Ghost. Always nice when they decide to play in there. But, this is not proving to be super helpful. I think it can't be... Oh, there you go. That's where he moved the mannequin. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? It gets LOS faster. Yeah, so that wouldn't be what we're experiencing. I think it's literally... And it's not even going to be a Thay. Because we were staying in its room. I couldn't tell. I couldn't hear it at all. Did it sound like it got smudged the whole time? I might have to temporarily reduce a hat from my head so I can hear. Also, if it sees you hop into a legit hiding spot, it will stop the hunt. I've seen that. That's so cool. But next hunt, it will have 0 warning. It's like just a 0 grace period, right? Okay. Oh, this is still on. But it doesn't matter. He's fast from everywhere. That's technically some electronics that's on somewhere. Okay, so we have to stay closer to him for a hunt. Because I gotta hear if he's getting, like, smudged that whole time. And then I'll put a hat back on. This way. I gotta hear if he's staying slowed the whole time that this is burning. Because I feel like Moroi has to be it. With the way that he got faster over time. It's like the only thing that also makes sense. Can't be a demon. No, anybody that's normal speed. So I need to smudge it like here or something and then go hide in the living room. If I can. I got more than one smudge stick on me, so I think just the speeds that it's getting up to. Here it comes. Yeah, he's gotten so fast. He stayed slow that whole smudge stick. Lemon Demon. I'm so obsessed with Lemon Demon right now. It's not even funny. Can't be a mimic? No, it cannot be. So it would if the ghost was slow when he doesn't know where I am, but he is incredibly fast. So the thing that he did is when I lit the smudge and I was near him and I stayed close enough that I could hear his feet, he was still slowed by this smudge stick, because this is a slowing effect, the whole time it was burning down. Most ghosts return back to normal speed by the time it's like getting close to burning your hand. So, dang, you couldn't even hear the footsteps. It's tough. It's so loud. But that is going to be 100,000% Amori. So we can get out of here with a win. Kim, haha. Goodbye. Hat's back on. But the Aswang would have been slow when it didn't know where I am. Kind of like a Hantu. And then fast. Alright, we got one more map to go to. It is Amori. Delightful. Yeah, it would make sense too, because that first hunt I thought he even sounded like only just a little bit fast, but I think I heard like 3 or 4 footsteps. It was not that much. Look at that. Tier 2 headgear. Oh, I could cry. Oh my goodness, $5,000. Event multiplier times 2. Did double XP event start right now? I literally thought, oh, maybe it did. Let's go. Look at that Sailor Moon dancing. She's also got the most awkward face when she does it. Let's go. We did it. We lived. I don't know why. But I'll take that 1,000 times out of 1,000 times. This is better than yesterday, see? Now let's go here. Let's pop all the bad guys. First of all, upgrade gear. Upgrade gear, please. What did we unlock? Do I have money? I don't have money. It's $10,000 to buy the better headgear, and I have 9,383. Ooh. I don't need anything else, though, so we can save our money. Nothing else matters. That's it. This is good, though. Level 42 is actually when the game is playable again. Like, this is it. Now it's smooth sailing all the way through, and it's 2 times XP. Yeah, so the event must have started already. It definitely seemed to have, which does not make any sense, because, like, it doesn't usually happen at my time zone. Like, that doesn't usually go into effect then. I'm confused, but I'm not mad. I'll take the double XP all day long. This is great. Maybe that's why we're cruising through it so much. So we can't do anything else about our loadout, unfortunately. It's as good as it's going to get, but we don't need any better. Can we complete this one and live? I feel redeemed, okay? Even if we lose on this one. I guess I never feel that bad if we get got by the 0 grace period. Especially when we had crucifix coverage. Sometimes, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? No blood, no. That's you right now, rocking it out, dreaming. Yeah, I'd be able to use it to my advantage, but I don't have it, so I can't use it to my advantage. But thank you for offering something I don't have access to. All right, let's take this. Let's take this. Let's take this and early salt. Nope, just kidding. I forgot that I'm taking a photo camera for money. Shannon Lavender. Okay. Gotta love a dev name. Avada loves it every time I say it, so I say it for Avada. Capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with a sound recorder. Prevent the ghost from running with a crucifix and get a ghost to blow out a fire light. Can we win? Can we get the ghost correct? Oh, that's you right now. By you meant no money. Yes. Yes, that's also true. That's also horribly true. Hat. We had to come here. Look, it's a hat. It's a hat. Now, don't be fooled. You can't pick up hat. It's not touchable, but there she is. And I do have a little black headband that makes it look really close. So it's as good as it's going to get. Though the only thing, it just needs to be pick-upable. You just got to be able to pick that thing up. I cleanse you. It's a nice hat. I'd wear a hat like that in real life. I'm a hat girly. I like hats. I like hats. I wear my headbands out. All those crochet headbands and stuff that the Darkness got, the ones that I had, I'd be wearing hats all the time. All the time. Nobody's in here. No breaker. I hear you. Maybe upstairs. At jail. We can snooze for a second. We might let the second one go, but I mean, not like we're doing anything terribly exciting at this moment. I mean, it's all exciting, but not terrible. No, ad jail. I have kept you free for a moment longer. You know, wow, that's so gross, though. Why is the goo gotta, like, move by the toilet, though? See, I don't like that. Also, what on earth is that a picture of? Ugh. No, thank you, sir. Knife? Get knife-handed? Close your eyes. YouTube, don't look. Look at that nastiness. Gotta hop in Agile. And I got crabby. Don't get crabby. Get stabby. That's not better. That's not the right phrase to replace that with. But you get what I mean. You know? Hopefully. Black stuff moving under my feet in the office upstairs. It really bothers me. I don't know if fear of mold is like how can you not be afraid of mold? That stuff is actually so scary and dangerous and killer. So it's not like an irrational fear or nothing, but it sure is nasty. Also, it's supposed to be taking pictures, guys. Ready? We're gonna relive the glory days. One ghost, all photos. Maybe we'll, no, we won't even save it for the bone. Maybe we'll save one for the bone. No, I don't care. We might not find the bone. All photos. Is this what you guys want? Is this what everybody misses? I don't miss this. You can't give me a perfect game for doing that. That's not fair. That's a change that they needed to make. Okay, it took more than I needed. Also, I should be able to take videos of these by the same... Did we not test this? this exact situation, I was able to absolutely take the same picture of the same ghost. Why not on this map? Auntie, you don't miss it. I just got robbed. I just actually got robbed. Of course it would. Of course it would. We tested this thoroughly one time. But we did test it. Can I take a picture of you? Is that gonna work? Look, it counts nothing. That counts. That's a duplicate shadow. Can I take a second picture of you for science? No. Nope. That was literally just not on this map. Not on this map. Oh. Well, we did it for science. Whoa, I don't remember that being there. I don't like that. We're gonna pretend that this is like Harry Potter. This is like Harry Potter, and it's the... What's it called? Also, did you guys see this? You can't... Oh, wait, you can't pinch! But it's not... What? No. Excuse me. Excuse me. I died here because I couldn't get through. Why am I squeezing through now? What's happening? Okay, now I'm stuck. Now I can't get through. Breath? I think I just saw breath. Are we in a ghost room? Ghosty here. Are you a ghost? I mean, technically, kind of. Probably. Disgusting. Lack of consistency. That's annoying. That's just annoying. That's just annoying. We got 3 rolls going. I think I needed to get one more photo. I guess I didn't see breath. I don't know. Leave it up to Phasmo to have some inconsistencies, though. This is not the surprise. Not the surprise at all. Alright, let's get upstairs. I guess I didn't see breath. I thought I did. I don't need to leave this light on over here, though. There we go. I thought maybe. The camera's full. We don't need that at all anymore. So I think what I'm going to do, because our sanity might be a little bit lower on this map, is how about we grab some, at least a smudge stick, and we'll throw a few more downstairs. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, baby. I'll do that. We bring in salt and 2 more smudges while we're right here. Rude. Actually rude, Shannon. Actually rude. This is fine. What do we hope it is? At this point, I'm going to say that this is not a demon, or it's the laziest demon of all time.
Believe it or not, right away.
Jail time. Alright, this time we'll let it run. If we get any inclination that we're going to start getting to hunting time, though, I'll go back out to the truck. I think we have sufficient time to... Just look at how disgusting that is. Sufficient time to keep popping some of these guys and at least just, like, find the ghost room. And then we'll chill out from there. I'm so happy I got that lantern in Minecraft around my waistband and now I've got lights everywhere. That's super nice. I can't wait. Give me agile or give me death. I think that's the phrase. Give you the minion? Nope. No minion. That's right, Doc. You don't want a minion. They're cute. I mean, that is a fair driving factor of them, but Minion was a good. Which one's better, Minion or Plusle? Is that their names? Is this girl bathroom time? Twofer. Oh, 3. You were hiding like a creep back here. Oh, and it's broken. Why does it do that sometimes? Minion had other plans. Oh, potty ghost. Haha. Haha. What if this like traps them in this state forever? I keep breaking it. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't trap you. I'm releasing you. You're released. Be released. Get released on. Wait, that almost doesn't sound good. Don't mean it like that. Yuck. Yeah, the office in particular, the way that these hang from the ceiling, nope, I don't like that at all. It really bothers me. That's not usually on the floor. That's usually up here. Ghosty, oh yeah. Cup on the floor. Interesting, there's no ghost here. Watch where you shove that lamp. Shove it where the sun don't shine. Did you go up to the attic, maybe? Mayhaps? Possibly. Spider. No, thank you. No, thanks. Break my breaker? That's right here if it was gonna. Mayhaps. No breath here. We haven't gotten breath in a single room, which makes me believe it's probably room changing. Like mid-room change. Unless it's here. This is a present for you guys who are not stuck in ad jail. Get beated. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Enjoy beats. Enjoy some beat time. Anybody up here doing dark magic spells? Sleeping on the bed? There's a real lack of, like, shadow ghosts on the bed. See, we saw breath nowhere. Feels good. Alright, that should... Oh, yeah, because of the similar problems with the little tentacle branch things. Here's the guy. Hi, guy. No breath anywhere. Can I get rid of you up there? Let me do that. Let me cleanse this whole thing, please. Just the whole thing. You want to live in that attic? That attic room right there? But the big, like, circle window, that's like half of it right there. I'm gonna say no Goryo. Or Thay. Because ain't no way I'm not in, like, hunting range. You know what I mean? Okay, I can turn off the light up here. We don't need that. I'm really surprised we did not see any breath anywhere. Did we maybe skip here? No, we walked in here. We walked in here. It's maybe time to do this. I think we popped them all. We have 20 seconds left in the ad jail. Let's see if it was transitioning into this room. There we go. Now we see breath. Okay. Okay, we're gonna plop that here. We're gonna leave that here. We don't need that anymore. We're good. We'll drop one here. Yep. Plants and crystals. The front part could be converted into a living room and kitchen. Just needs a little bathroom in the back. That's it. In the whole apartment. I agree. Hiccups? Hold on. Yeah, spider. If I can get to pick up at the first one, it's the only way I can stop it this way. 80% of the time it works, 100% of the time. Chipotle, free babies. Free babies? Oh, free babies. Horror movie, passenger, NJM, Nissan, toothbrush, 911. That's my ad train. You got a good mix tonight, though. I missed the Taco Bell apocalypse, though. That was probably the best ad break we've all collectively shared for some reason. I miss those days. Are you gonna be Max on leaving lights on in here for you? Does that make you feel a certain way about things? Let's drop some salty salt here. Some salty salt here. Oni ball? Nope, just a regular old... You just turned off the light, huh? Okay. Let's see what you're putting down. I think the spider broke out of the tank. It did. And a lizard or whatever's in the other tank. A snake. There is like 2 other snakes up there. There are snakes, tanks up there. I don't know what's in the other ones. Wasn't one of them a frog? Look at the frog. I don't want free babies. I'll take your free babies. I'm collecting them. It's pills for not baby. Oh, it's literally quite the opposite of that. Okay. Well, I'll take the free baby. Okay. Oh, Shannon. I think you were moving into that room, right? Should we like mimic check? Wouldn't that be funny? We haven't done it literally this whole time. More smudges. What if this is the one? What if this is the epic way we win this? I'll laugh. I'll laugh. And I'll laugh. And I'll laugh some more. All the way down some kind of store. I don't know. Should probably bring like photo camera up here just in case it events on us. Give me ghost orbs. No, that would have been too good. Okay, but now we no mimic, I guess. It's fine. I guess. It blew out the candle once. It hit a salt once. Mirror check. 1. It stepped in multiple salts. Okay, so it cannot be a wraith. And it cannot be a Galu. 1 candle blowout. We have 2 and 3 here. We have good crucifix coverage. Oh, my lighter's bugged. Ooh, it's almost like my slot positioning got bugged. There's something weird happening there that's not supposed to happen. Hopefully they fix that. 1 more candle blowout. If it blows 2 in quick succession, we could have an on-rail. Please give me an on-rail. I would love to win an on-rail right now. The good news is I'm in very many paws, so the likelihood of me having free babies is very low. You get the free babies. You know what I mean? You don't even have to pay to get those kind of not babies. You get that for free. You get the free no babies. I still take free babies. I'll take them all. There you go. That was the 3rd candle blowout. Within 5 seconds, it should try to hunt us. If it's an Onryo. I don't think it's an Onryo. I also think this is probably not going to be shade. Which means I also just bugged my lighter out by what I just did. No shade, non-Rio. No shade, no Onryo. Okay. It is interacting with stuff inside the room. It would be very unlikely that it would be blowing out the candle from like literally next door, so. You don't get free babies either. I'm taking all of your babies, okay? Is that how that works? I can. We can do that. That's not, we can't do that. We cannot. Anything else we really want to test for here? Are we okay with just letting it? It's time for it to start hunting. You killed my breaker. At least the breaker is right here. No gen. Yeah, I don't think we really need to see it do anything else, huh? We could probably, like, mirror test a few more times. Like, while we still have some sanity. Like, this is how it should function. It's not leaving its room, though. Maybe Goryo was premature. I just would have expected this room to be... Maybe not. I didn't have the breaker on by default. Maybe my Goryo rule out was premature. Because we've been recently playing with the breaker off by default, having to turn it on at the start of it. But that means that the house like temperature would have been really warm on this map. And it would take a while for the temps to actually go down. So this may have actually just taken that long to get down to that. As for why I don't get it is cause of my flag. I know what you mean, Dream. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay, so maybe it is gonna be because it's not leaving. It's hanging out pretty solidly in here. For Mary, you can test every single type of light. That's a real light, not like a candle. Every 10 seconds. It's like this. You can get a Mary ability on that. Is there another? I don't know if there's another light in here. No. No such thing as free babies. That is true. Yes, the LGBTQ flag. You got it. They are hecka expensive. They're worth the price. I don't know that everybody feels that way. I love children, okay? I love kids. Doc opposite. This is such a good sound effect. Even pets are heckin' expensive. Yeah, it's very true. That's very true. That's why I don't have more pets. BabeYaa is getting all the free babies. Exactly. Bring them to me. I'll take the free babies. They're all mine. That's not a good way to test it. Alright, let's leave the lights off. Let's let our sanity start to go out. Because obviously that's going to be nice for us. We can still have the candle lit, though. Candlelit diner? Dinner? Diner? Oops. I'm surprised that there's like only 2 lights in here for us to test. I mean, it's not seeming like much of anything. It's blowing out our candles. That's exciting. That's thrilling. It's really not leaving the room, though. Let's see if it wants to follow me at all. Oh. I just did a noni ball. You see that for a split second there? Not a noni. Game plan. If the ghost does decide to try to kill us. Do we try to, like, lose it in here? That's probably a good way to, like, to do it. Probably. Or maybe in here. I can't think of anywhere. Oh, the bathroom's a pretty solid place to go into. I like kids in small doses and giving them back. That's also valid, including somebody that likes children. I like to annoy my sister and send my niblets messy and loud toys. That's what ants are for. You finally left the room. Excuse you? Am I getting stalked? Aristotle coming in with a raid, the party of 20. Let's go, Raiders. Welcome in, Aristotle. How are you doing? Holy. Let's go. Darn it. I could have made a great spaghetti sauce with that bay leaf. What? Aristotle, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Aristotle. Let's go. Is it an underscore? I like typing the full name so I can snoop and see what you were doing. You're playing some Phasmophobia. How was your games? How are your ghosts? She's my baby sister. She spent her childhood driving me crazy. Revenge is sweet. Let's go. We got a Phasmophobia raid. That's such a good pun. That's so great. Stray Cat Phasmophobia. Try hard achievement. Excuse me. Try hard is my love language. I'm pretty sure. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? How are your ghosts? How did everything go? For those of you who are new here, hey, my name is BabeYaa. I play Phasmophobia weeknights. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we play some Minecraft. That's what we were doing earlier in the stream today. And now we're doing some Phasmophobia. We're doing 0 evidence runs and having mixed results. We're playing it on the Alan Wake stuff. We're doing better than yesterday. So, I mean, there's that. You two were playing Phasmo tonight, trying to get all the dolls from the Alan Wake event, dying a lot along the way. That's what this game's good for. Came over to keep the drops for the game rolling. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Little waifu. Hello, I just got here from Aristotle. Welcome in, Raiders. Sounds familiar. What do you mean, Doc? Just so you guys know, I actually never die, and I never get the ghost wrong. Doc can vouch for me. I die all the time. I'm relatively okay at this game, right? Give me, like, some credit. I say that now, and I just jinx myself for sure. Like, death is upon me. We're just about, I mean, like, we should be sanity ready to go for this thing to start hunting us. We weren't doing 0 sanity this time. We were doing 0 evidence, but keeping sanity on. Everything else is, like, cranked all the way up. Because those shadow figures are so loud that every time I'm walking around and trying to hear the ghosts step stomp or anything like that, I can't hear it. I can't hear its feet steps. I can't hear anything it's doing. So we thought maybe... Oh, I was going to get a motion sensor. That's right. Yeah, that's what I knew I was coming out here for something. So yeah, that's what we're up to. I've been stopped by each stream, and I noticed everyone was already ending their stream each time I was going for these drops. Oh, I'm so sorry. We are technically kind of right at the end of our stream time, but I definitely do not mind going for a little bit longer. And what we'll do is afterwards, we'll definitely raid into somebody else who is streaming Phasmophobia afterwards. So anybody that is still needing their drops should have enough time. But we're going to play this through, and then we'll probably do some non-event maps for like a palette cleanser. Because the event maps are fun. Also, but Bleasdale is disgusting, by the way. It's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. Did you get moved to Aristotle and then off from to the next person? You never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. I've been trying to master no evidence runs. I only have like 50 hours. Well, let's go. I'm very happy to explain things. Now, I'm not really too familiar with the new ghosts right now. I still actually myself am still learning a lot about them. However, when it comes to all the other ghosts, I love to explain game mechanics. I do have over 1,000 hours in the game. I have like 1,100 plus now. And I do love me some zero evidence stuff. So I'm more than happy to. They can tell you, I will talk about some ghost stuff. So please, feel free, any questions you have, let's go for it. So what we'll do is close this door. We'll do some like Tanglewood after this. So we're not dealing with some of the general nastiness that is what comes with these events. Oh, speaking of nastiness, didn't they do a lovely job making this look so gross? I absolutely love it. And also, Aristotle, thank you for bringing your community here. I'm sure, if it's late and everything, you need to take care of what you need to post stream or get going. Have a good night. Please, by all means, feel free to raid and run. I really appreciate you bringing your community this way and some extra friends. We'll stick around for a little while before we call it a night. Hopefully, I can embarrass myself. I've got time. And then, yeah, anybody else that wants to stick around, lurkers are always welcome here. I don't shut up. You won't feel the gap. You know what I mean? Yeah, tough, especially with the new ghosts that are now roaming about. I love that they've added in some additional things that make it harder to tell when you got a fast ghost. I think that's nice. I also think that our sanity is not draining nearly enough like it needs to be. I also don't shut up, Auntie. That's why we get along so good. We can just yap. Yap. Most of my games I got queued up by some hackers, but sometimes I'll meet people who show me ways on telling what the ghost is. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know that I don't play public lobbies. For one part, like, I keep my content wholesome horror. I keep myself safe for work. Our chat, we try to keep it safe for work. Family-friendly chat, even though this is a horror game. Like I said, the other game I do play is Minecraft. So we do try to keep that kind of wholesome and good. And I feel like public lobbies, you just don't know if you're going to be streaming and someone is just going to start like dropping racial slurs. And like, I don't want that. I don't want that energy. So I don't mind playing by myself, but I do also play with friends. We do have a group of people that we like to play together. And we do also do community games here. I'll drop my socials in chat here. If you are interested in checking out anything like that, you can join our Discord. It's nothing special, but we do share memes and things about Phasmophobia and Pokemon and Minecraft and the like. And you're more than welcome there. And I will announce like when we're having community game days and how you do all that. So that could be a good time to play together with some people. What makes it worse is you can't kick them either. Doc, you have a hard time playing in public lobbies too, right? There we go. Ooh. Alfred, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Enjoy your Phasmophobia inspired emotes. We have dirty water here. Ooh. Did he get really fast when he saw us? Also? Uh-oh. I thought I had a second smudge stick in my hands. Oh, I don't have the smudge timer again. Oh, he got faster though. Okay, but it did kill the breaker. I almost wondered if it was like line of sight speed up. He saw me and he got fast. I have Jin crossed off, so it must have killed the breaker at some point. Properly, right? It must have killed the breaker at some point for me to have that crossed off. We've sort of been yapping on this round for a little bit, so this is kind of on me. Let me go grab another smudge stick though. And let me take 1 second to turn my smudge timer on. Though I don't think it matters because I think he got fast. And that would be good news for us because that's going to be easier to rule down rather than if it was just like full on regular speed. Raiju, is there any equipment on upstairs? Good point. Yeah, we have the camera on upstairs. Yeah, Oswong is the one that I was kind of thinking. It did get really fast, really quick, but the Oswong that I had, I feel like didn't do that. What else is in my pockets? I feel like I was cursed there for a second. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm still on my like prestige grind up, so I don't have too much else to help me defensive-wise. Like, I don't have tier 3 salt or tier 3 sanity meds to kind of help me out. We're pretty much relying on this plus being able to like break line of sight, which is honestly like really important. So I do think we have the camera on upstairs. We could definitely get rid of that. That might tell us. I wouldn't mind trying to, let's try to be sneaky. I think it just killed the breaker again. Looks like all the lights are off again. So that would be reconfirming. Wait, oh, maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, no, the motion sensor would come on if the breaker was on. I saw the CCTV camera up there. Okay, so it's definitely not a Jin. But it did speed up pretty quickly after it saw me, which is gonna lead me to believe. Okay, could it be a Dion? While I was moving around, I was moving. That could have been fast because I was walking. But I'm gonna say that it's not gonna be any of the regular speed ghosts, which would be no Goryo, no Myling, no Poltergeist, no Yokai, no Mare, no Obake, no Spirit, no Yuri, no Yuri, no Phantom, no Banshee. Okay, that's why it's so good that we had something that has a weird speed. And then there's a few weird speed ghosts that are like really fast or really slow that we know for sure it's not. Because if it would have been a Dio, it would have been really fast, but it would have come to my location and chased me down anywhere. Like when I ran into that bathroom, it would have hunted me down and then been really slow when close to me. It didn't do that. It was fast as soon as it was right in my range. Now the Hontu would be fast based on the room temperature. And the breaker being on, for the most part, means that room in there would have been warm. The ghost would not have been fast in there. And they don't have line of sight, so like none of that business. You have to go to Dreamland, so Sir Ghost, be nice. It could be Aswang. I'm thinking it might be. And this is definitely leading toward that being one of the few options, so. And also, we did check for mimic orbs earlier. There was no orbs in that room. So have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It was always good to see you. Is tomorrow community night? Right night? It should be. I'm not 100% positive on exactly what we're doing, but it's like 80% positive. So if you guys are interested in playing tomorrow, do join the Discord and you'll see the like going live notification. There's a channel in there that says community games, and I'll post when like the queue is open, and we kind of just like line up in there, or we're a little more informally just in chat. So it's like most likely. Have a good night, Dream. Have good dreams tonight. No Revenant, because the Revenant would have been slow, and then super fast when it heard me. It was fast before it saw me, right? I actually am not totally positive. We're going to keep that off for right now, okay? I don't think it's a Revenant, but I am actually not 1,000% positive here. Obambo timing, it could have been on a fast ghost period. That could be a possibility. Moroi would have been relatively fast and gotten faster when it saw me. So it would say no Hantu. We can rule that one out. That room would have been too warm, and it would not have just gotten line of sight speed boost. Now the Cormos is one of the newer ghosts that I am less familiar with, but I think Cormos is the one that's the reverse yokai, right? Are they normal speed all the time? No, they're not. Cormos, they do get fast. What do they get fast for? Pseudo line of sight speed up, so not real line of sight. Also, for those of you who this might help you a lot, this cheat sheet, the unofficial Phasmophobia cheat sheet, is Cormos is fast, aren't they? That's what it says. Cormos is, it's got a pseudo line of sight speed up. So certain ghosts that have line of sight speed up, that's just based off of them seeing you, but the Cormos doesn't. It has the speed up while traveling to the player's last detected location within 5 meters. So in reality, that could have been. We can't rule that out. But he's blind and cannot see the player. So if it sees us like from down the hallway, we could test that out. So I think these are realistically the only things, and I'm gonna say that was faster than the Twin even. Obambo maybe, but Twin no. I think this is pretty good shape. So this is not bad. That's a whole lot of ghosts ruled out. We're in much better shape for it. It does stink that you keep killing my breaker though, because I really like being able to see. It's my favorite thing to do. And I hate carrying around a flashlight because it usually ends in my demise. However, I might do it. We'll keep it as an option. All right, let's see if we can get upstairs and go hide in maybe like the bedroom before it hunts us would be great. I mean, we've got crucifixes in that room. We might have enough protection. It just has to burn one. We'll make it up there. Now, our breaker is upstairs. We could try to be bold and maybe make it, but just want to be careful too that it didn't accidentally change rooms and that I'm accidentally putting myself in a dangerous situation. Also, I'm wearing some extra hats today. Might not be the most ideal time for me to hear feet and stuff. Give ourselves a little bit of light. This is fine. We'll be okay. Now, if I can't hear the ghost start hunting, we'll be able to tell because I won't be able to turn on this light switch anymore. But he's been staying in that room like the whole time. I would love it if it was a Cormos. I mean, we'll probably die to it, but it would be fun to get some more experience on them. What we're going to be listening for in particular is to hear if it's really slow. Oh, and I gotta pull that. I gotta pull the video camera. I'm gonna die. We have motion sensor. The camera's already been pulled. We're gonna be okay. Was he venting? I heard him making noises, but I think he was just venting. Yes, he was just venting. Now he's hunting. Oh, it's just a revenant, huh? Are we ready for this? I'm not. I'm not. I can't see nothing. Can I turn my breaker back on? So he's incredibly slow. It's still hunting. He's way downstairs. It's incredibly slow. So that means we just happen to... Here we go. We're gonna go nutso. As soon as he detected my electronics, as soon as they see you, they become super duper fast. That was just a revenant. Ooh, talk about spicy. Okay, but that out of everything we had left was probably going to be the easiest one to detect, because that is just purely based. Now, I tried moving in the room first to make sure that that wasn't Cormos. He did not find me when I moved around. And same thing with Dion, because Dion would be slow and close to you, but within that range, they'd be fast as soon as you start walking. So, like, that completely ruled those two out. That shouldn't have done a thing, so. Just a revenant. Let's go. I'm gonna make some decent money off of that. Hopefully. Unless I was stupid. That can happen too. We learned something weird about a new ghost model that I'm not familiar with. I love that they added new ghosts. I can't believe that they did. This is my favorite ghost. So good, so scary. Also, look at that money. 7,896, which means that I can purchase the very expensive upgrade of Tier 2 headgear, which I love though, and I will spend it gladly. Everything else we can wait a little bit. I don't mind a little bit of a buffer. Maybe better motion sensors? They're a little bit better. Okay, now we won't spend more money. Let's fix that. Okay, I love having the headgear though. That is by far an improvement. Way easier for my experiences to have to do the T to toggle it instead of trying to like switch over to it. Was that 3 levels? Oh, I don't even know. 42. Yeah. Yes, that was. I was 42. I was 42. So right now I'm rocking this 9.40. Normally we do 10.62, but I changed it to have 100% sanity so I could clear out all those guys. And that actually was working pretty well because I wanted to play the event maps because they're harder. There's just a lot more things going on, a lot of noise. But this is my normal run for 0 sanity, 0. There we go. And that's what we'll do on Tanglewood for like a couple rounds here while we finish out. This setup is going to be... Nope, not 100% starting sanity. Why did it say that? Did you guys see that too? Starting sanity 100. Thing's lying to me? There we go. Okay, it's just sort of cached. So starting sanity 0, and sanity pills don't give us anything. Drain speed's 200%, but we can sprint, we have flashlights, and our speeds are 100%. Those are the things that you feel the most. Ghost speed is 100%. You could crank that up in particular to 150 and you'd be at 11.12. That is some serious money. But for now, we'll just do regular. 10.62 is great. It really is. It's not bad. But like all of this stuff is like the highest things that it can be. Least active in event, but most frequently roaming and changing favorite rooms. Friendly Ghost is obviously off. Grace period is 0 seconds, and that's usually the thing that ends up taking me out for sure. Hunteration being high. Kills don't extend the hunts. We keep those off. When we're playing by ourselves, it doesn't matter, but in general, we tend to not do that either when we're playing with a group. We're gonna set the weather to foggy weather, because the foggy weather is, it's worth the second most. The only thing that's more is if you do like heavy rain, and heavy rain is so loud. Like, please give me fog for 10.62. In fog you can see great. It's perfect. It's the best weather, and it's quiet. It's quiet. The two things I like the most. Also, Umbreon time. I don't know if we can get that one. It's pretty tough. Can't get used to APOC speed. The you being slow, or the ghost being fast, or the combination of the two. Because like I can talk all day about APOC things. In fact, Revenants are the ghost I have completed APOC 3 the most against. Because as long as you can be sneaky and go undetected by the Revenant and get close enough to like have an event on you, you can get your ghost photo and usually your optional objectives, okay? I have beaten APOC 3 against a Revenant 3 times. And then the other time was a Mimic. It was a Mimic win. Every time before we Prestige, I redo the Apocalypse challenges, but like only, I'll redo Bronze and I'll redo Silver the next time and then redo Gold the next time. So this Prestige, before I hit level 100 and decide to cross over to Prestige 16, I have to complete APOC 2 again. With some new rule. Like last time we beat them all with only tier 1 gear. That stung so bad. I'm not interested in doing that again for a long time. However, my ultimate goal for like probably my 20 Prestige, because I think I'll probably keep prestiging. I don't know. I may not. Whatever. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Is I want to do a perfect APOC on Sunny Meadows. I would be down to do that. I don't know why you're not showing me my badge there, but I do have it. I promise. We do have all the things. Phasmo's being a little glitchy. Who knew? The ghost being fast. I would certainly recommend looking at something like the cheat sheet, because that cheat sheet has settings on it in which you can change the ghost's walking speeds. You can change it whether it's got a blood moon effect. You can change it based off of all sorts of things. And you can play the footstep sound. I'll play it for you so you can hear right now. So like a regular speed ghost at 150 sounds like that. If I turn it down to 100, this is what it sounds like. That's what a normal speed ghost sounds like. So it can be really helpful if in the moment you turn it up to 150 and you're like, I don't know, I think that was normal speed, but it sounds so fast. And you can do this for the comparison. Huge help. Huge help. Like I cannot speak highly enough about how much that tool helped me, especially when learning about things. And it's got every fact and detail about every ghost that you could ever want to know. It's always my point of reference for sure. But let's do Tanglewood. Let's do this 10.62. I think the only other thing is like sanity monitors off, activity monitors off. None of that stuff matters. We're gonna keep the fuse box on because I like to be able to see. But if you don't care about that, you could go 10.72 by turning it off at the start of the round. And I know where the fuse box spawns on every map, so it's not a huge problem for me. I don't mind that. I did the fast challenge pretty easy a couple weeks ago, but now I can't get anything. I did get a Dio for 2 rounds and a Mimic. That's nice. I mean, you gotta love the Dio win. I would really like to get a Dio win for my APOC 3. I would take it at this point, you know what I mean? Well, so this time, this round through doing Bronze and Silver and Gold is this. I just have to get a different ghost because I've beaten it against the Revenant 3 times and then a Mimic, which turned into a Dio in order for me to get like the final thing that I needed for it, which is amazing. It was great. I mean, I was like hiding in the laundry room. It was not like an ideal setup. But so this time I just have to beat it against anything else. I can't win with a Revenant or a Mimic, or I have to redo it. Like I just got to try something else. Also try APOC settings on different maps for you to get the hang of it too. That's great advice, Darkness. Just practice playing ghosts in 150 speed. Even just keeping yourself regular speed, kind of like the weekly was, right? There's benefits to that, right? There really is benefit to practicing. I practice a lot, and I'm still only okay at this game. I really like to practice things like looping the ghosts, and still, I mean, it can be so easy to get caught. And then they're changing little things, like the little animations and delays that we're getting from all that. It's been impacting. It's been learning curve, and I'm happy that they're undoing some of the things that they did that made some of the high difficulty stuff really, really impossible. Don't mind me. This is going to work. This is going to work. I swear it's going to work. Get in there. It's not going to work. You can't bounce it through the door. You just got to line it up just right. I don't know about this tier, actually. You've been doing Nightmare lately. Nice. I mean, Nightmare is honestly like my comfort place to be. I really enjoy playing Nightmare difficulty. It's great for keeping up and learning new ghost abilities without having to rule out everything in your journal, right? You don't have to look at the whole list. You can just get it down to a small group and see, can I tell the difference between these 5 ghosts? Like, that's awesome. Like, I think that that's a really good way to practice getting better at solving eventually with no evidence at all. Yeah, the sound record delay is killing me. The fire lighting, and you used to be able to keep your what's it called? This lighter in your pocket on and open up your journal and it would stay lit. But now it doesn't, and then it's also bugged. See, now I'm trying to turn it back on and it's like it's bugged in my inventory a little bit. So I'm in the habit of doing that, so it's causing some issues. We'll see if as long as we get a good ghost room or it's like necessary to do that kind of testing. I'll show you how I do shade and Onryo stuff. It's not like there's nothing that special, but it's just I'm finding myself ending up accidentally causing myself problems. Get in there. Because of that function just being slightly changed. And then lighting the candles, if you don't finish the animation of lighting it, you can run into problems that way. With the way that the delay is and having to finish the whole animation. Like, it's just, we don't need any of that. We just really don't need any of that. Like the Edgefield loop in the living room, and totally hate when the ghost is in there. I hate it when the ghost is in my preferred looping room, 100%. I'm gonna get mad if this ghost decides to be in the... Okay, let me turn on my timer, first of all, though, because I'm gonna be mad if this is a normal speed ghost and I don't have it. I recommend Ridgeview for practice, because that dining table that is in the... Let me reach you, please. In the entranceway is a perfect looping spot. The ghost does stay like building line of sight speed on you. However, you can loop it. Ha ha ha. You tried to hunt me. Ha ha. You can loop it there, smudge it with a smudge stick, and then run to either the fridge hiding spot or the piano hiding spot. So even if you have all hiding spots turned off, it's relatively safe to go do that, which is great. I mean, that's huge. I have everything? Yep, okay. Alright, we're going to beeline it for straight into the nursery. But if this is ghost room, I'm going to be irritated. Okay, it didn't kill my breaker yet. Okay, it's hunting. Close that front door. I can't hear anything. That could be that. Alright, I'm calling it toward me for a yokai test. I gotta be careful, I only have one smudge stick. I can get in trouble here. Normal speed. Okay. She came in here. No yokai. A little hard to hear. A little hard to hear. That's okay. We learned a fair amount just from hearing that happen though, which is good. Let's drop some salt in a few common areas. Extra smudge stick is so critical here because it's not guaranteed that that ghost will not end up finding you in that spot. It's not 100% safe. We did have active electronics on, which is something. Now we didn't smudge her. There's a 50% chance she can come right back to this spot. Can we hear her footsteps? I might be in a I might have to take off the hat. Oh, as much as I love this hat, is the least conducive to me hearing ghosties. The only thing about Edgefield Loop is there's like 2 items to throw for Volty. Well, so the Edgefield one, I feel like the ghost has an unfair advantage because it can walk through... I don't even know if she came over here. The ghost can walk through the end table on the... next to the couch. Which means while you're looping around it, it can catch up on you. Compared to, at least with the table, the ghost cannot, like, you can outrun the ghost there. You can loop the ghost around that table and never use a smudge stick or use tier 3 sanity meds and completely live and escape even the fastest of ghosts. Did it drop double salts there? That has been a glitch that's been going on. I don't know if it actually did. I don't know if they fixed that. I don't know if it just sounded like it did. I'm not actually totally positive. So what I'm hearing is tons of throwing and no footsteps. You hear that? Like, there's no footsteps at all. And what's either happening, most likely here, is that this is a myling or a poltergeist. Yeah, you don't hear anything. So we're going to grab the flashlight, because the flashlight is a really good way to test for myling. This map is hard to tell for myling, because... Get out of here. She still hasn't hit any of my salts, though. Because sometimes the sound can just flat out be bugged. And this map is small, so actually getting the proper distance to really tell if it's a myling is not so simple. But we can use a... Excuse me. We can use a flashlight to help us test that. And you're Elizabeth, okay. Yeah, most likely a myling. But it would not be the first time that I didn't hear, like, the sound be kind of bugged. And have it end up being something like a poltergeist. Because we're definitely hearing stuff get thrown. Gotta be a little careful. If she detects that on me. I hear no feet. We should start to hear her footsteps well before this starts blinking. But if it starts blinking and then we start to hear the feet, I hear nothing. I mean, she could have gone downstairs there. I'm not sure exactly where she's spawning from. That would help. She's not getting very close to us, though, right? She's not hitting, like, any of our salt. Yeah, that did end up getting used, huh? There we go. That sounded like it did, too, didn't it? Oh, yeah. I gotta turn off the EMF reader. Is the sound just bugged? Was she fast? And I just couldn't tell? EMF reader, you're being loud. She stepped in one salt, but again, she's never coming this close to us. A Yuri bug, where they were able to get out of the room when you smudged it. Yeah, Yuris are really broken right now. Really not great for anything. You're making a mess in your room. I mean, it's throwing stuff like craziness. Is this where it's... I don't think it's spawning from here. It might be spawning in the basement. Okay, we hear it. See, she's just not coming this way enough. She's in the basement now. If she's spending too much of her time in the basement, we could be getting tricked into thinking that this is something it's not. What I'm going to do is we're going to take the flashlight. Because if you notice that one time, we weren't even getting the flashlight to trigger. We're going to go back here. Sometimes this room can be really good for myling testing, and maybe we'll be able to hear it a little bit better. Because she's sort of more on this side of the house. But if we get caught here, we gotta really hightail it over to somewhere safe. But the Nancy room spot is relatively good. But I feel like there's been a few times when I thought, like, myling for sure on this map, only to be like, okay, the sound is actually just bugged. It's not impossible. Because it's throwing like a poltergeist. I would almost like to get a chance to smudge it. I'm going to stop that timer. That timer was for a bombo. I don't think we're having it a bombo. I would like to smudge it and set up like a little bit of a poltergeist time, like looping section. Oh, Bombo timer. So now that we have the wristwatch, you could technically use this on your wrist, but it's annoying to have to like clear your hands in order to see it. Oh, Bombos switch between slow and fast based on a timer. From the time you enter the house, within the first minute, they're in their slow state, and then every 2 minutes after that, they alternate between fast and slow. So by starting a timer as soon as the round begins, I hear no feet at all. That should be Myling, but we're gonna double check Poltergeist just to be sure. See, we started hearing feet almost right when that started going. And that's the crossover. Oh, look at my feet in the shadows there. So Bombo will be slow and then fast. So for between 1 minute and 3, it'll switch back and forth. Thank you for the follow. What do I call you? Notice my back? What is... No, oh, maybe that's it. Okay, I just had to say it fast enough. Finally killed my breaker. I smudged! What a rude girl. I saw her. She appeared right in front of my face. I don't know if you saw that for the split of some seconds. I actually smudged you. That was bad. I shouldn't have risked it. She was hunting from downstairs. That explains a lot of that quietness. Well, let's see if it was bugged. I really wanted to double check if it was a poltergeist or not. Hopefully they give the keybind to look at your watch instead of dropping everything. Absolutely. Do you know how many times like you want to accidentally smudge? $200. That's so sad. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This is gonna be last game, okay? And then afterwards, we're gonna find somebody we know and love to raid out to keep getting those Phasmo drops. One more time. Okay, Myling is good. As far as regular speed ghosts go, I just teleported across the van. Susan Rhodes. Detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. Get a ghost about a firelight. Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. If you're not going after a perfect game, you should still try to get these 3 things done because they have the greatest impact to your payout. You get those 3 done, you're making bank. Even if you don't fill up your journal with any other media, just doing whatever it asks. Now, sometimes it's a big ask. Sometimes it is asking you for that full everything. That's why I was throwing items through the door without opening the door. Sometimes it works a little bit better on this side. So that, because my timer has to start as soon as I open this door up. And you used to be able to throw items like through the door, no problem. But now that the timer, yeah, it's just not worth it. Sometimes I can get it in there like first try, but not today apparently. You've been doing perfect games on Nightmare. I love that. That's a fun way to play. You get the best of all the worlds. You get to figure out the ghosts using less than all 3 evidences. You have to try to collect all of the media and get no duplicates. By far the most challenging. It's a great way to play. I don't always do... I mean, I like to vary it up a lot. Like, we like to do everything from serious challenges to even, like, silly ones. Like, we'll play... I mean, we're really due to redo some of the ones that we've done before. Like, on the maps that's got Rubber Ducky, you can go in with 0 sanity, 0 evidence, with a group of people, and everyone tries to run and grab the duck first and get out first. Only usually the ghosts will start hunting before you get a chance to get out, and then we try to get the ghosts to kill each other. It's a good time. We'll also do blindfolded Phasmo, where your teammates get to tell you what direction you go based off of the tier 1 headgear, and they're watching you on the headcam, and they say, turn to the left. Now switch your gear to this. It's very fun. But yeah, I mean, I think that, like, playing Nightmare, though, is always my go-to. You definitely would maybe like to go to Insanity soon. I definitely recommend doing it. But I find that I often don't play it. Either because by the time... like you're trying to get that one evidence, you're spending so much time trying to get it that maybe you don't even end up getting it before the ghost can actually just hunt you. And that stinks because you're just getting less rewards, then you might as well be playing 0 evidence. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie. Alright, let's do it. Our pockets are full. My favorite loadout to go in with initially is going to be 1 salt, 1 smudge stick, and 1 crucifix. What did I accidentally pick up twice? 2 smudges? Lord knows, because the delay is so big. Alright, we're going to open up the door, and I think I'm actually going to throw in the items past the threshold, so at least at the beginning, during all of that, we don't have to keep constantly trying to reach out the door. I think it's going to get me killed, maybe, so hopefully not. That was perfect, Auntie. Alright, that's going to be my preferred loadout to start. Let's get some of these items in. Just killed my breaker. I guess that's cool of you. I kind of hate you for that, but I cannot be a Jinn. Jinn cannot kill the breaker. Boop, boop, boop. We didn't even get to Shade Onryo test that last time because it wasn't needed because that thing was so quiet. Maybe we'll get a chance to do it this time. I gotta be careful of my items getting knocked out the door. We've got EMF reader to help us get some electrical interference here. If it's a Raiju. Alright, let's do it. I can hear it throwing stuff. I can't tell where I'm hearing it though. Ghost is definitely over here. We might be walking right into it. If we die in like 0.2 seconds, we'll re-roll. Okay, it might be like as close to us as like the bathroom. It's not great. Sounded like Hobby. Bump, 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 bump. Certainly not slow. Well, these ghosts are touching all the things. Bump, 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 bump. I think you're just going to be painfully normal, but you do have your handsy. You are touching a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and move the crucifix into your room. Give me a chance to hopefully turn on the breaker. We do have the Tier 2 headgear. I don't even think I grabbed it. I should be using that, because then if at least it kills the breaker, we can do that. Let's see. I didn't try to hunt yet. That crucifix should cover most of those front 2 rooms, so we should be okay. We'll see. I don't want to use too many of those burns. Oh, I do have it on my head? Did I grab it and I wasn't aware? I do have it. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. It's like out of the habit of it. I might already have an Arcanine. Alright, what we want to be able to do, though, is test with our bodies in the room. Not just... You have to let the whole animation finish. Full door open. It's not like it matters, though. So turned off this light. That's not a light turn on, though, so that is not as helpful to us. Okay, not a wraith. Hello there, Ghosty. Alright, before you do too much here, I'd really like the crucifix in place. Did I have that lit when it first blew it? I don't think it did. Don't go in there. Okay, that means our crucifix is in here, though. Oh, also Big Bone.
The bones are their money.
I'm trying to stay on top of it. If it's an Onryo, it'll have to blow out these firelights before I can hunt. We're kind of like covering it pretty well. But this isn't great shade testing. Yeah, for shade. I need to be physically in that room. But if he's hunting from the bathroom... If he's hunting from the bathroom... Okay, he just blew out the candle in the bathroom. I have to be in the bathroom for that to work. Yeah, you're blowing out some firelights here there, sir. So that means I could be standing in the bathroom. He can stand right there in the hallway and hunt me from right here. And that will not be a shade. Like, it won't do anything. You learned that today about the shade? In small rooms, it's very difficult to test for. So right now, I'm trying to block it with my... that was fast blowouts. I'm looking for it. Oh, not an Onryo. Okay, I thought that was going to be for sure. Okay, and that's also not Noni. Because we were getting so many rapid candle blowouts. However, between the 4 of these here, this would have acted like the crucifix. That would have stopped the hunt for sure. Like, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Okay. Okay. So it cannot be an on-rail. Thank you so much for being in here. Welcome back. What we're going to double check for, though, since it's doing all of this business, we're going to go hide on the other side of the house because we want to make sure that it's not stalking us because we only have this left with like our crucifixes. So you want to test for your shade and Onryo while you still have a crucifix burn left. And then the other thing is to test if you're getting like stalked or teleported to by something like the Phantom or Banshee or Wraith. We know it's not a Wraith because it stepped in the salt. It's also stepped in more than one salt, so it's not a Galu. Galu would have stepped in salt one time and then it would have gotten enraged and not stepped in anymore. Although it's a little bit finicky if you it can accidentally walk through 2 very quickly. And then it doesn't count, then it can still not rule it out. But that's a fringe case here. Phantoms do. They more like teleport to you. Or I'm sorry, the Phantoms and Banshees stalk you. Wraiths more like to teleport to you. I'm constantly mixing those 2 up. But the only difference has to do with the way it moves toward you, whether it walks toward you, and what kind of EMF signal it leaves at your feet or up at your head when it makes it there. Did I not hear the door close? Like, is it hunting? No, it's not hunting. Oh, you're just so nice. I mean, I feel relatively safe to do this because the ghost isn't over here. Bump, 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 bump. Sounds very normal. She did that hissing airball at us, which means not an Oni. Onis can't do that. We have active electronics on, so if it was a Raiju, we would have definitely heard that speeding up. We got lots of stuff. Add jail. Can we snooze you? I think we can. I think we can. Yeah, we gotta snooze. Alright, we can say no Raiju, because we have active electronics on at the front door. We get that motion sensor. We have that EMF reader. None of that's causing this ghost to be fast. In fact, it's not any of our super... That's a very Banshee thing to do. Goodbye. Let me give her your kisses. I want my lights on. Shh. So after she events here, she's going to stick around. She might burn this crucifix now. Like that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, because now I don't have anything really left to protect me from getting stalked like that. Phantoms will give EMF at face level, Wraiths at feet. And the way I can remember that one is because the Wraiths don't step in the salt. So that, like, they're a foot thing, right? Wraiths don't step in salt. So you get the EMF signal at your feet. Whereas Phantoms have nothing to do with that. I can stop her timer because it's not an Obambo. She went downstairs. Now, I'm not going to go crazy looping her here. I just would like to get, like, a good look at her. We saw her pretty visible in the garage. I don't think this is a Phantom. But it is suspicious. She hunted from over there. She may have just decided to change rooms over there. She's allowed to. But, like, would be nice to see, like, an Obake shapeshift or something. You had a Banshee that gave you 4 back-to-back singing events. That they are supposed to do that. They are supposed to be more sing-songy. If this is also where she's hanging out now, I don't mind flipping lights a few times. Just to see if we can get, like, a mirror ability. But I don't think we're gonna get too lucky with that. Let's go back in here. I mean, I don't have... Can I get an extra smudge stick here? Now that we know she's... I guess I must already. Now that we know she's not hanging out here anymore, right? We should... Was she sounding fast? I thought maybe just the different sounding floor is messing me up a little bit. And then, of course, she went downstairs for the rest of it. I think she sounds normal. Oh, drat. Useless. It's a great spot to test for yokais, especially at the end of a hunt like that. You're making such a mess, though. You're doing too much. Alright. With the motion sensor, we can try to keep an eye on her to see if she is, like, following us. Like... Okay, she just really wants to go downstairs. I'm gonna try to yokai test her again. We have 2 smudge sticks, so we should be okay. I think she is just normal. Oh? Definitely wants to play with the train set. You know what? I can't blame her. Could you imagine having a train set like that? I wouldn't want to do anything else either. I would totally want to become a retired hobbyist who sits and plays with my toy model train. Yes, please. So, I keyed my mic there. We got electronic disturbance, but she didn't come here. However, the radius for this is slightly bigger than, like, yokai territory. You can have some ghosts not hear you. So that doesn't completely rule out yokai, but that does mean we need to really test for yokai now, because she didn't come here after we got disturbance. So, we'll see. If it's a banshee, we would expect it to see these motion sensors go off. She'd want to start... She would actually roam to me here, and we'd see her hit both of those. I'm going to scoot this back a little bit. But, so that will help us kind of rule that out. It's not a die-on. It's not slow when she's close to us or speeding up based off of our movement speeds. It's not a Dio. She's not super fast in finding us or anything.
Believe it or not, right away.
Add jail. I don't wanna. I don't know if we're gonna figure this out before I can run through my snoozes. I'm gonna try. Let's just hope that this is the yokai that it's acting like. It would be nice. We can say that it definitely changed rooms. So no Goryo. She was originally hunting from the front of the house, and then she switched to that room to go be with me, which was nice of her. Very kind of her. We're not getting... She's not appearing on top of me. Drat. I didn't make it over soon enough. You can hear her in the basement. I don't think this is a myling, right? We can hear her relatively throughout the house. We're not experiencing that same disconnect. Might be. Again, still probably a little too far outside of the range. I can't really say for sure. Okay. The garage shenanigans, which is fine. Don't really care about much else. I just want to see if she's going to be a yokai. I'd like to try to push it even a little further to her being close to me before we say that that's going to be a thing. It's not a Fae. Fae would have been super fast. Not a Revenant. Would have been slow when it can't hear us, and then fast when we detected it. Mori would have been fast right from the start because we have 0 sanity now. Hantu would be different speeds based on the different rooms, and it would have been at least slow in these warmer rooms. It's not doing any of that. bump, 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 bump. I feel like those first few steps are sounding fast. You hear that time? You didn't hear me that time? Okay, I think it's a yokai. She sounds like she is tap dancing up our beeholes. And she's not finding us. She's not finding us. Okay. I feel like that's safe to go with yokai. Also, I don't want to listen to that anymore, and we can make it out before Agile. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. I think she just flat out couldn't hear us. The yokai cannot detect you from more than like 3.5 meters away, I think it is. 3.5 or 2.5? I think it's 3.5. So let's see what we see. Because if that's the case, I got one more snooze left, so if we do head up with Agile, we should be able to... 2.5, thank you. We should be able to snooze that through so you guys don't have to sit through another ad break. And we'll get you moving on to the next person. It was a yokai. Fantastic. Fantastic. Another good one to have when it's a regular speed ghost. A little tricky because of the like distance is hard to picture in your head. But that cheat sheet also offers... Oh, we're gonna get money. Isn't that great to see tier 3 unlocks? Fantastic. Yeah, we're cruising through. Let's all be ready for some double XP time. This is fantastic. I cannot be happier. Alright, let's get ready to go find somebody else to go raid. And if you have to get going, have a good night. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. I hope to see you for most likely some community games tomorrow. Regular stream time is 10:30 Eastern Standard Time until roughly 1 a.m. On Fridays, we usually play a little bit later. Usually, we do Nightmare together, but sometimes we do other difficulties. That's just usually what we go for, so. Okay, you have a nice one. Thank you so much. Absolutely noticed. Nice to meet you. Have a great night. Let's enjoy this double XP. I'm so excited. But to make sure anybody that still needs to get their drops, we're going to go to somebody else who is currently... streaming. Break of Daylight is on. Break has been on for 5 hours as well, though. As long as she's in around, let's go to Break of Daylight. Let's go show Break some love. Break will be playing, I don't know how much longer, but she will definitely raid out into somebody else who's also playing Phasmophobia for any drops, so you will be safe to go there. But Break of Daylight is absolutely amazing. You probably already know her because she is a Kinetic Games partner, but she's an amazing human being who I love the opportunity to go raid any chance we get, because we usually stream around the same time, so it's not the stars don't usually align. So let's do some of that today. We do have a custom rating message you're welcome to use. You don't have to be a subscriber. This is just one that anybody can use. It is just regular old emotes. Let's do it. Fantastic. I feel thoroughly redeemed after the nonsense. Nope. You won't do that to me. I'll get you guys out of here before the Agile hits. Alright, let's go show Break some big love. And I hope to see you guys next time or another time. Obviously, you guys are welcome to join us in games, but you're also welcome to just join and hang out and do just be. Just be. So, nice to meet you. Take care until next time. See ya.